Roundtable Sports is throwing two huge events this 2024 NFL season. Come join me, Richie from Jets Media, TD Finns Talk, Dan Mitchell, and Patriots Global for an unforgettable game day experience. Week 6, Monday Night Football, Bills vs. Jets at MetLife Stadium. Your ticket comes with an all-inclusive tailgate party hosted by Gotham City Crew, food, drinks, live DJ, and more. Also, come witness the AFC East Roundtable live in-person show from the tailgate. And last but not least, you will get access to the MetLife Stadium's turf for the pregame and witness the national anthem before primetime football kicks off. Our second event this year is going to be in Miami for the first time. Week 14, New York Jets versus the Miami Dolphins. We locked down our own private corner terrace at Hard Rock Stadium, exclusive for our group. Saturday night, join us at Miller's Ale House for an awesome meet and greet. Jake Asman will be a special guest for this event. Email us at afceastroundtable@gmail.com for more information on how to secure your tickets.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another edition of the AFC East Roundtable. Man, how we've missed you. And I would say this is probably the first episode of the season, the real first episode of the season. AFC East Roundtable powered by BetUS, baby. We have a hell of a damn show for you today. And I will tell you what, the other day, in fact, today, while Richie was doing the Jets Roundtable, we surpassed 15,000 subscribers. Holy hell. 5 years into this, 3 years on this channel, I believe, right? Is this year 3 or year 2 on this channel, boys?
This is year 3 of the channel.
Year three. That is a crazy milestone. We appreciate each and every single one of you folks. Can we get to 30,000 subscribers before the end of the season? I think we can. Out of 227 of you watching right now, I guarantee you, 25% of you perhaps are not subscribed and have those bell notifications on. So go on ahead and make that happen, guys. Help us reach our goal. We absolutely love you. 15,000, absolutely crazy. Richie, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great, man. Thank you guys so much. 15K subs. Shout out to BetUS for powering today's show, because without BetUS, none of this is possible. And we want to give a big shout out to BetUS, and we also want to give a big shout out to everybody in the chat, because we hit 15K subs on the Jets Roundtable today. And it really does warm our hearts here at Roundtable Sports. The AFC East Roundtable. I was just actually talking to my girlfriend on my way here to the show, and I was telling her, like, it's kind of crazy. It all hit me in one moment. This show, 8 p.m. Wednesday nights, is where everything started.
Yeah.
It all started just from a once-a-week show on Wednesday night 5 years ago. We're like, yeah, let's just get together and talk ball in the AFC East. And then it manifested into a whole network 5 years later. So I thought that was a really cool realization I had, and I just want to share that with you folks on the panel and, of course, everybody in the chat. So it's really, really humbling. So thank you guys for all the support. This is just the beginning.
Bring it in. TD Finns Talk, man. How you doing?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't doing so well. About an hour ago, I got some really bad news that's weighing heavy on my heart. So just trying to process that, and it's all good.
Oh, well, TD, I'm sorry, bro.
Well, and I don't mind sharing it with everybody. To be honest with you, man. Josh Allen, the most overrated player in the NFL, and it just hurts.
How are you gonna make me sympathize for you? And you get
that bum. I told y'all I feel vindicated tonight, baby. I can't wait to get into this show. I've been telling y'all for years. And now I feel vindicated. That bum is a bum. I've been telling y'all, Dan Mitchell, and now NFL players agree. They agree. It ain't OTD trolling. No. I got my stamp, seal of approval that bum is trash. Overrated trash. Oh, let's go. But thanks for your condolences.
Don't worry, folks. We're going to get into that. That will be a topic today. And once again, I am it's like watching a car accident, right? Like, you don't want to look, but you have to. You have to see how it matriculates, because I'm seeing this. I feel like I'm in Groundhog's Day every single year, where I see TD Finn's false hope that he has any world of hope of beating Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills in 2024. It's good. Listen, I am numb to this trolling because I always come out on top, baby. That's the beautiful thing.
You're on top until you're not anymore, baby.
Talk to us about 15,000 subscribers, TD. That's what we wanted to hear before the show came in, man.
Well, yeah, I forgot 15K, baby. Let's go.
Come on, do the selfie. Oh, it froze my camera.
See, Richie?
Oh, the horns are out.
Got the jet lag.
The jet lag.
I'm frozen, but you can still hear me.
He's got that jet lag going into it. Colby, talk to us, man. What does it mean for you that this channel has officially surpassed 15,000 subscribers? Talk to us.
Yeah, shout out to the dude who said I look like Cooper DeJean. That's definitely a new one, bro. I've been told I look like Jimmy Garoppolo. I've been told I look like Christian Gonzalez. Now I'm being told I look like Cooper. Yeah, dude. Now I'm being taught I look like Cooper DeJean. So apparently I'm like the birth child of all three of those guys put together. But it's been a long few weeks, man. But it's catching up to me a little bit. But I'm excited. Roundtable obviously doing really great things. A lot of things happening with Patriots Global. So it's a lot. It's a lot that's weighing on me mentally and physically. Last night we were streaming for over 6 hours and with no break in between. So that's still recovering from that with my voice. I strained myself a little bit last night between Bleacher and Patriots Global and hosting here on Roundtable. So trying to take my voice a little bit easier here tonight. But 15,000, man, 15,000 is wild. Let me tell you, I'm expecting. Then this is an easy goal, so I know we can do it. I'm expecting 20,000 subscribers by the end of the season. There's no reason why we cannot do it, but let me tell you, 15,000. I've been bouncing around here, obviously, throughout the last couple of years, made some appearances here and there, and just taken over officially as the Patriots representation over the last few months. It took all 5 of us. It took all 5 of us to build what was here, not the 4 of us, 5 of us. Tyson from Master at Work, obviously a big part of that. Got to give him a shout out. Got to give him a big prop for obviously getting us to 15,000 subscribers. So definitely can't forget him. A lot of really great things in store. And you know what? At the end of the day, I feel like a lot of people forget because they think it's Dan and the Bills versus Richie and the Jets versus Patriots Global and the Pats and TD versus the Dolphins. When in reality, yeah, we like to get on each other, but truly at the end of the day, this is a family. We all love each other despite the trolling. Never forget that. Never forget that the AFC East is a family within itself. We're not against each other. The AFC East is against every other division here on Roundtable Sports. And let me tell you, the AFC West is talking a lot of smack. You can vouch for this. The AFC West is talking a lot of smack on the AFC East, and they are trying to come and take over as the best division here on Roundtable Sports, and we cannot let that happen.
See, I'll tell you what, man. I really like the AFC West Roundtable, but let's be honest with ourselves. As soon as when the Chiefs end up taking like a 5-game lead by week 10, that channel is going to completely just fall in flames. And
I hope not, Dan.
Where will this channel be, baby? Right where it always is.
No, it ain't, because the Bills going to take a flop.
Damn. Hey, dude, listen, don't even worry about that, man. I was having a day humbling Dolphins fans all day, reminding them that they can't say anything to me because y'all got swept last year.
Damn Mitchell.
In our schedule each and every single year. Damn, and now we have Mike White, baby. We got all your audibles, baby.
Listen,
we have all your audibles, dude.
Dan, hey, you ain't fooling nobody, Dan. Let me tell y'all something, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Mitchell went on damage control today. I ain't never seen Dan Mitchell live more in his life. He making streams all over the place. Let me tell you why they wrong about Josh Allen overrated. Let me tell you, it has to be some bum players. Bro, you went into damage control today. Bills fans everywhere, call it what it is. Josh Allen is the most overrated player in the NFL, voted by some of his peers, not TD fans, not anybody up here. It was his peers. Who better listen to than his peers, players he play against? They like, oh, he ain't what you think he is. That's what that means. There's no spinning it. Okay, so I feel vindicated. I've been trying to tell y'all for 3 years now who he really is. Now you get to hear from players. Now what you got to say, Bills fans? Why don't y'all chime in the chat? Now all y'all salty. I see your little comments. All y'all salty because your quarterback overrated.
So we'll sit here and we'll tell you, all right? Since he's so overrated, y'all must be undefeated against this guy, right?
No. We're defeated by your defense. Not Josh Allen. We've been defeated by your defense.
Week 2 or week 9.
Oh, we're good week 2 because your defense ain't the same. We're good week 2. Then y'all are finna collapse. Y'all are about to collapse, bro.
Dolphins, baby. Listen, the second that it starts getting below 40 degrees, man, it's going to be another day of Groundhog's Day. Listen, I have never seen a more delusional fan base in my entire life. You are gluttons for punishment. 5 years in a row. 5 years in a row. You come up with all this false hope. And you know what, TD?
4 years. It ain't been no 5. 4.
For you. I really try to sympathize for you because I'm afraid everybody watching here is thinking that I hate the Miami Dolphins. I do not hate the Miami Dolphins. Why would I hate an organization that brings me so much joy every single year? Because I know it's a bye week, man. Listen, we all know, and I'm sticking to it. I cannot wait to show my division standings because you fools are going 8-9.
I already know you're
like I predicted. Every single November.
Spoiling the show, Dan.
Every single November, December. But get this, TD. It doesn't matter because week 1 against the Jacksonville Jaguars, L. Week 2 against the Buffalo Bills,
you projected. You projected.
You're going to see the Buffalo Bills.
You projected.
We're just getting started here on the AFC East Roundtable, folks. This is turning into the TD versus Dan show.
Past couple of years, man. Listen, I see you all sad on these streams after the Bills open up a can of whoop ass on you each and every single week, and I sympathize for you, and I don't go hard on you for it. I promise you.
Man, I can't wait for week 2
this year.
I can't wait for week 2.
Doing that again this year.
I can't wait to destroy y'all week 2.
Doing that again this year. I am not.
Do you understand how huge this is going to be after week 2? Oh, Dan, it only takes 2 weeks this year for y'all to realize y'all are over.
Your paper mache offensive line is about to be folded by our pass rush.
Stop it. We get the ball out.
Welcome to the AFC East Roundtable, everybody, where debates get heavy and competition is loud.
Hey, you know what? Hey, hold on.
That don't happen.
I can't even believe you mentioned DeMar Hamlin.
All right. I got to get in the middle of this.
Richie, real quick, Richie and Kobe.
You're raising Dan's blood pressure. We're 12 minutes in.
Yeah. That's what I want to point out, Richie. You notice something? You notice for 3 years straight, I talk trash to Dan, and what did he do? He give you that little raggedy smirk. Like I ain't got nothing to worry about. Why you being so defensive all of a sudden, Dan Mitchell? Because you know what's coming. You know what's coming. You usually I ain't worrying about you. Oh, but now you getting all of your feelings. Now you're defensive. It's over for y'all. It's over for you. You can tell when Dan Mitchell do that, y'all. He never defends this. Now he feels like he has to defend it because he feels the crack.
Because you want to know why, man? I've been getting a lot of Bills fans coming at me for years, being like, Dan, you know what? You don't go hard enough on TD Finstock.
That ain't it.
I always told him, I said, let the play go on the field. But you know what? Like a reasonable person, you would assume after ass whooping, that eventually you would come to senses yourself.
You gave me one.
All right, but now it sounds like that. And here's the thing. Here's the beauty of it, man. One of my favorite joys on this planet is this show when Dolphins fans tuck their tails between their legs and disappear from this chat week 3. I promise you there's going to be no Dolphins fans in this chat after week 3 because they're not going to want to face me. If they are, they're not going to show their faces in the chat. Just like all of them did after we stole the division from you on AFC East. My God, week 1 cannot come fast enough. Week 2,
folks,
fast enough. Go ahead.
Guess what? This is the AFC East Roundtable. And this is a little preview of what you're going to get all season long. Luckily for us, we're spoiled because we have Bills Dolphins on Thursday Night Football for week 2. I mean, that is just an absolute perfect game for us to be previewing. Obviously, we have a whole week to get through before that game happens, week number 2, of course. But welcome to the AFC East Roundtable, folks. We're really excited to give you guys all the latest news. Shout out to Smitty.
Intern Smitty.
That's my boy right there. Smitty, I don't know where I'd be without you. My boy Smitty, man. That's probably my favorite person on this planet right now. All right, let's get into some of these super chats real quick before we get into some of the awesome segments we have planned tonight. But before we do that, folks, please do us a favor. We want this to be the best, the most liked show in AFC East Roundtable history, okay? We already have 449 live watchers, which is ridiculous. 171 likes. This is a 15,000 subscriber celebration. So please do us a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. The goal is to get 1,000 likes. Did you hear me? I want 1,000 likes. Give me 1,000. I want 1,000.
Give me 1,000 viewers today, too.
I want 1,000. I want a gram. And I also want to give a quick shout out real quick to the Jets fans because we are showing out, baby. 32% Jets fans in the chat right now. We were on the Jets Roundtable when we hit 15K subs. So shout out to Jets fans, baby, because we are the best fan base in the division. I don't care what these three. We'll get into that later because, I rewatched what some of you guys said on this panel when I wasn't here.
Good.
I rewatched it. Oh, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
Sean,
Kobe foul for that.
With the $10 super chat. JETS, Jets. By the way, TD, I saw your live earlier. Sorry, it was one of the hard days to be a Fins fan. You should become a Jets fan. It builds character. It does build character.
Terrible character.
Yeah, it teaches you how to lose and still be positive, which is actually really a positive thing if you think about it.
Teach you how to root for Zach Wilson.
You got to find the light in the darkness.
Or no part of that.
Got to find the light in the darkness. Richie, I love that for you, bro. I really do.
You got to find the light in the darkness, and you're on your way to find that light, bro, because your life is
apparently you
dark.
haven't seen any quarterback named Drake May. We're not the Jets. We actually know how to draft quarterbacks.
Wow.
Oh, so you're already anointing him your franchise quarterback already?
Yeah, you kidding me? Hell yeah.
Well, Kobe, you did that with the last
Zach Wilson ever did.
You did that with the last guy.
Are you sure Zach Wilson did the same thing
one?
Preseason?
Mac Jones.
He did not look as good as Drake May. Also, Mac Jones, they hit on the first year. It's what they did after the first year that effed him up.
See this, folks?
That's a literal fact. You just don't know football in that case.
Chris with a $5. Colby gonna be quiet today. He was puffing his chest out last week with Richie gone. Keep that same energy, Colby. Also,
Chris,
Drake May and the Pats stink.
Chris, I love how much I live rent-free in your mind, man, because literally the entire time when you were waiting for us to come on, you were just referencing me. I love it that I live rent-free in your mind. And why does it bother you that much? Because you know I'm right. Look, again, I have no issue with the Jets. Like, y'all Jets fans act like I have an issue with you. I hate you. I want to see you fail. I really don't care what happens this upcoming season. What part of that is hard for your brains to comprehend? I don't care which one of you three teams wins or loses. The Patriots, we're at the bottom. That's all I know, and that's all I care about. I don't give an F how the top three goes. I really don't.
Colby,
so at the end of the day, I'm just calling it like I see
Jets fans. What you're receiving from Jets fans, all I'm going to say is you asked for it. Based off of not talking about the Jets team, you talked about the fans. You
because y'all needed it.
That is going to unlock the delusional.
Kobe, don't back down. They terrible. They terrible.
Jets fans, I have a message to Jets fans. I said this on the huddle. Everything we've been doing, level it up. Keep going upwards, not down, because that's who we are, baby.
By the end of the season, if y'all level it up but can't live by it, you guys are going to be the second worst fan base, only behind the Eagles.
First off, I would have to disagree. It is unanimously the Miami Dolphins. All right.
What?
One thing
we winning the Super Bowl?
All right, listen. I will give the Jets their credit because they also were Super Bowl champions in 1969, but I never hear a peep about that. Because you want to know why? They have accepted their misery. They have accepted their mediocrity for the past recent decade. I have not seen a Jets fan once in my life flex a Super Bowl that they were not around to witness.
Over a decade, damn.
That is the most embarrassing thing on the face of the planet. I like Jets fans way more than I like Miami Dolphins fans by a massive margin.
And by the way, Dan beats the Dolphins. The Bills beat the Dolphins. The Jets beat the Bills. So he should hate us more.
And listen, I beat the Dolphins.
No, Mitchell. No. You're being disrespectful. First of all, why on this green earth are you mentioning the word Super Bowl and how it should be handled?
Because
why are you, out of all people, speaking about a Super Bowl?
It is universally accepted. That it is cringy to brag about a Super Bowl that you were not.
How would you know?
I'm showing.
How would you know that is universally accepted unless you've done it before?
I'm just telling you to go ahead and act like you've been there before. You know.
Well, you know what, Dan? How about you act like you've been there before? Literally.
Hey, listen. Here are the things. Here are the things that the Miami Dolphins fan base has to, like, this right here is the timeline of Miami Dolphins trash talk. Number one, oh my God, dude, we're totally going to win the division. Oh my God, dude. Oh yeah, y'all aren't going to get past the Chiefs in the playoffs. You have to resort to rooting for somebody else to handle your dirty work. And then even if we can,
why have you spread that false narrative that we're rooting for other people?
Even if we crush you, at least you have your 1970 Super Bowls that you need to dust off of.
Hey, we got something.
And
we got something.
Man.
So wait, Dan, vacant trophy case.
Yeah. What was it like? Yeah. How did you feel when you saw the
You got a vacant trophy case there, Mitchell.
Listen, bro, here's the thing. You and I have not witnessed a Super Bowl in our entire lives, and I guarantee you that I will witness one far before.
Dan Mitchell, y'all shouldn't be talking about Super Bowl.
I could at least go watch the DVD. What you got to do? Go on a tablet, like a concrete tablet.
Football League champions, like AFL, baby. We were back-to-back AFL football.
Wait, Dan,
what's that?
Dan, so are you saying that you hate the Dolphins fan base? Is that what you're saying? You hate the Dolphins fan base? You have a hatred for them?
They grind my gears.
Why?
You see, Dan, but here's the thing.
Because of the delusion. It drives me nuts. I feel like I'm gaslit every single year. I need to be committed into a damn mental institution every single beginning of the season because of all of this nonsense that I hear. It's to a point where I'm looking at impending doom. I'm looking at a car accident, all right? I'm like, these poor saps think that they have a chance at winning the AFC East when they have a bum-ass quarterback. That is what kills me.
You see, Dan, quarterback.
I don't hate either of these teams.
Most overrated
I'm just trying to call things like I see it. That's the difference between me and Dan. Dan, you hate the Dolphins. I don't hate the Jets. I don't hate the Dolphins. I'm just going to be honest this upcoming season.
Colby's trying to pass the buck over to me. He's trying to get out of last week. That's what he's trying to do.
I'm trying to what?
Yeah, because Colby, you were wrong for what you did with them Jets fans last week.
You started it. I just piggybacked off of it.
TD, you saying that is not getting you off the hook, by the way.
Well, first of all, let's get something straight. I don't want to be off the hook. Jets fans are terrible. They are the worst. King Cat, he everywhere I go now. King Cat, King Lowski. My bad. I'm giving the wrong King. King Lowski, everywhere I go now, trying to call me out. Why don't you just stay on Jets media and stop floating around here in these NFL streets?
TD, he's a Roundtable Sports subscriber. What do you expect him to do?
Because he talk trash everywhere he go. This is the thing with Jets fans.
Hold on. No. Pause right there, TD. You're making it seem like we're allowed to talk trash to each other, but the fans aren't allowed to talk trash to us? Are you getting sensitive now or something? King Lowski has a right to go on every single one of your channels and talk his talk, just like a Dolphins fan, Glenn, by the way. You want me to talk about Glenn? Glenn is on my channel every day talking trash about the Jets.
Rightfully
what do you mean rightfully so? So King Lowski can't do it?
No, here's the point I'm making.
Hypocrisy.
No, here's the point I'm making.
And I welcome Glenn, by the way. Glenn, keep coming. I'm not saying leave. TD's telling King Lowski to leave. He's scared of him or something.
King Lowski crazy. That's why. Listen, King Lowski, this is the point, Richie. You get on this camera telling the Jets, y'all poking y'all chests out all of a sudden, telling the Jets fans, you know what? Turn up even more. Like y'all got this confidence about y'allself. Why we ain't gonna have that confidence? This is what I'm talking about. We're the dominant team over the Jets. So y'all can have all the confidence. Laugh all you want. Y'all can have all the confidence that you want in the world. But until y'all get through Miami, it don't matter because we sweep y'all every time.
So again,
not every time. You swept us last year.
That's all that matters.
The hypocrisy is
here we go, talking to the 6-win teams.
Why don't you practice what you preach?
Bro, this is my point right here. Can I please say this? Because
we've
the Dolphins
you for the longest time.
Literally, this is where the hypocrisy. Where the hypocrisy is. The Buffalo Bills sweep the Miami Dolphins, and then when every time you bring it up to TD, he brings up excuses. Oh, we're a different team this year. All the Bills are a different team. But when you bring up the Jets getting swept by the Dolphins last year. Hello, do I need to bring up who was on that team for the Jets?
Rich,
I mean, give me a break. You got to be able to not be like a hypocrite.
No, here's the difference, Richie. Here's the difference why it's not hypocrisy. The Bills dominate us because of their defense.
Oh, yeah? What's that say?
See, you can pull up Josh Allen all you want. The defense gives him more opportunities, okay? What it say most overrated player in the NFL with the passer rating of 110. Most overrated player in the NFL. That's all I see, Dan Mitchell.
Richie? That looks like the textbook definition of domination. That's exactly what it looks like.
Listen, you want to pull up some
in this league. There is not a quarterback in this league that dominates another team more than Josh Allen dominates the Miami Dolphins. That is a fact. There is not an active quarterback right now that owns an organization more. In fact, Richie, someone look it up right now. Does any active quarterback have a better record? Does any active quarterback dominate a team more than Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills dominate the Miami Dolphins?
Tom
Brady and the Bills back.
No. Tua Tagovailoa in the Jets. He is undefeated. Thank you. Mic drop. But anyway, the difference, Richie.
And he also has 6 touchdowns and 5 interceptions.
It doesn't matter. He's
undefeated. Tua had 0 impact.
It's the defense.
It's the defense. It's our offense being incompetent. That's what that is.
No, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Excuse me? It's our offense being incompetent. That to a beat.
This is what Jets fans need to realize. It is not your offense being incompetent in the past. What y'all are going to learn is the hardest lesson of your entire lives this year. Aaron Rodgers will play no better than Zach Wilson last year. It was never Zach Wilson. As he's balling out in training camp, Aaron Rodgers will probably have no better stats than Zach Wilson. And y'all going to find out the hard way.
See,
I can't even take the show seriously with that.
That's the difference.
The thing is that
look at it. You see his smirk like he's literally lying.
So in case anybody wonders about like my objective,
man.
Listen, I give objective takes all across the NFL. Okay, I cover the NFL on TikTok, I cover the NFL on Instagram, and I give objective takes all over the place. Okay, so when I tell you that I genuinely believe that the Miami Dolphins are terrible and they are not a good football team and they cannot rise to the occasion when it matters most, I'm telling you the truth. I genuinely believe.
Damn.
All right, let's get to these super chats. Let's get to the super chats.
Anyone that thinks I'm trolling, I am not. I genuinely believe it, and I've been right for the past 4 years. So guys, I'll be right again.
Guys, just so you know, Aaron Rodgers is going to be worse than or the same as Zach Wilson was. He'll be benched this season, and he's going to be worse than Zach Wilson. The quarterback, who, by the way, is the greatest touchdown interception ratio of all time and a first ballot Hall of Famer, is going to be worse than Zach Wilson.
Wait,
I've heard it all. TD said that.
TD, you said that?
He just said that.
Come on, bro. Come on.
And he was serious. He said it with a straight face. No smirk, by the way. No smirk at all. He said that. Steph with a 50 burger. Thank you so much, Steph. Happy 15K, y'all.
Steph, we love you. Thank you
so much. We want to get to the
Bills Mafia, by the way.
You're looking great, Steph. You're looking great in that photo, too. Shout out, Steph.
Absolutely.
Love you, Steph. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Steph. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Steph.
Nicholas says, why are Bills fans so excited about Mike White? He's garbage, and don't give me that playbook nonsense. You know teams change their game plan every single week.
Because it's a quarterback competition in Buffalo?
The core of it is still the same.
So listen, Nicholas, I can tell you what, that you clearly do not watch Mr. TD Finns Talk streams. Simply watch a stream last night, and he'll tell you exactly.
Dan, you need to stop watching my streams.
This is what I mean. TD gets upset when we watch your show.
No, because y'all cross the line. Y'all be clipping and editing and making it
like I be saying stuff in this business. You get clipped.
Y'all be AI-ing me, man.
Bro, we're not clipping and editing of you saying anything, bro.
Y'all
what are you talking about?
Dolphin fans, you tripping. Breece Hall is right now the best running and catching back outside of Christian McCaffrey in the league. The depth of the Jets O-line might be better than our whole O-line unit. Like, real talk. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I think we're going to sweep Buffalo this year. Maybe, and I sure hope so. But don't sweep Buffalo and replace it with getting swept by the Jets. It is a fact that they're deeper than us on the O-line. Deeper than us at linebacker. It is a fact that they're deeper than us on the D-line. Better cornerback unit overall. Well, let's stop lying to ourselves. The Jets have a better roster than the Miami Dolphins. That's actually a fact, man. I don't have to sit here and be a homer and just tell you, oh, we're better. They got a better roster by far. I need to invest in AI. It's getting better and better.
I heard the words of the Jets are going to sweep the Dolphins. That's what I heard.
AI. That's AI. Ladies and gentlemen, that's AI. It's getting better and better.
It is not artificial intelligence. I can bring you the actual clip raw of TD saying that if you would like. But so TD, all I say, this is my advice to you. Just
Richie,
if you're gonna lie in this show, at least lie in your own show,
Richie,
and then that won't happen.
Richie, I'm not lying. Everything I said in that video was true.
Oh, listen, I'm not even going to talk about that specific video. Listen,
but that doesn't change. Aaron
Rodgers
is going to be just like Zach Wilson.
All right, folks. I will tell you what. As mentioned previously, we could not be anywhere without our proud sponsor today, and that just so happens to be
Glenn.
BetUS, folks. BetUS is hands down the number one sports book on the face of the planet. When it comes down to anything sports betting, folks, I'm talking political betting, I'm talking darts, I'm talking cricket. What we want to know right now is all of these week one.
Why don't you go to the AFC East odds?
For each and every single. All right, Richie obviously wants to flex this.
Oh no, just it's the AFC East.
They have some really good player odds too.
It's the AFC East round. I'm curious, chat. Who do you think is the favorite to come out of the AFC East on top?
It's like the Buffalo Bills. They changed their mind. They came back.
No, they did not change their mind. It's actually the New York Jets at plus 170. The best odds to win the division.
Best odds to win the division for the New York Jets right here, folks.
Now, folks, you get a 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. Go make your money right now, Jets fans. Plus 170 is going to keep going down and down and down. All of a sudden, you're going to look up at BetUS, going to be like, Jets are minus 250 to win the division? That's by week 14.
Flexing that you have the best odds on a sports book is crazy.
I flex where I want, Colby.
Crazy. Yeah, dude. You kidding me? Yo, Richie's big.
Curious.
My man.
Well, it's also something I predicted, so I do like to flex it. I said it in March, and you guys, some people in the chat thought I was nuts. I'm like, guys, don't look up now. The Jets are third in terms of the favorites to win the division. By August, we will be the favorites because the books will come to their senses. And that's another thing that I have to remind you guys. Stop making it seem like it's Jets fans that are delusional, that make it seem like that it's just us that have these high expectations. Even Vegas knows, okay? The NFL world sees what's coming. That's all I'm trying to say. Stop pinning it like it's just a Jets fan delusion thing. That is the reality of the situation. Vegas would not have the Jets as the favorite if it was not an actual reality of the Jets having a successful season, winning the division. Just saying.
Yeah, they just want money. But anyway, look, player props, Dan. One of the ones that I actually like the most that I looked at the other day is Patriots cornerback Christian Gonzalez. Right now for the over/under, it's in the plus area if you take his over on interceptions, and it's only 1.5. He played 4 games last year. He already had an interception when guarding Tyreek Hill and intercepted Tua. So if he's going to play an entire season, he's slated as the Patriots cornerback 1. He's going to play as long as he stays healthy, 90 to 100% of the Patriots defensive snaps. That is an easy over on interceptions for Christian Gonzalez. Easy. If he gets 2 interceptions, you win.
I like it.
I absolutely love it.
We lost TD because he realized that the lies and like the nonsense that he was talking about, just like he had to take a little break.
So his own internet access booted him for all of the nonsense.
Basically. So another shout out to BetUS Sportsbook, folks, the number 1 online sportsbook. Definitely go sign up by now. I mean, if you haven't signed up by now, what are you doing? Come on now. Best sportsbook in the entire planet. Let's get into some super chats. Glenn, we had another 10,000 people on here, but they left after they had to wait 20 minutes for the start. Glenn, the loyal fans, they stick with us. The late table, baby.
It's the loyalty, baby. It's the loyalty.
Richie Fresh, summary of my day, rather, watching Dan get fired up about overrated Allen. Then you have this intro with the EDM music. I'll be cranking my monkey hard later.
Nice.
Okay, Richie.
Whoa, Richie.
Right. Hey, stop the cap. You were shook about my
call. We'll FaceTime.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just kidding. Kidding.
When you get a call now, I don't want to hear you complain about it later, dude. I don't want to hear.
All right, Dan.
Talk about Mike White. Let's talk about it.
Anthony with a $5. The vote went Josh Allen, 11 votes. Tua and Jalen Hurts at 10 votes. Tua's right up there. But
that's a wild thing that the NFL is voting on. I feel like that's just disrespectful. That's one that maybe we should just who's
asking these players to vote?
Who's actively voting? Hey, who do you think's the most overrated player? Like, that's wild, dude.
Richie Fresh again. Watch TD last night. He's 100% nervous.
Colby, fun fact about it, because another list actually was dropped that exact same day, and with Josh Allen, he was voted as the number 1 trash talker in the league. Like,
really?
Voted that he talks the most trash out of anybody. So those lists correlate real fast. He probably
100%.
He probably just says some really mean stuff to people, and they're like, "Okay, screw that guy."
You see, that's wild too, because I don't feel like Josh Allen is like, I always thought that he was like a nice guy. Like he was the one that, you know, your daughter takes home and says, I'll have her home by 9, you know? That's wild.
But then you have Deion Dawkins, who's out there on podcasts with his shirt off, crying about the Jets defensive line, talking trash to his quarterback. I mean, give me a break. Is Josh Allen a hard-nosed trash talker, or is he not? Because we have this Deion Dawkins guy out there like, oh yeah, the Jets, you know, they talk crack my quarterback. I don't like that. I mean, it's football. Josh Allen talks trash. The Jets are allowed to talk trash back, especially when they beat them twice in a year, back-to-back years at MetLife. And we'll do it again this year, Dan. We'll split, even split at the Roundtable Sports event at MetLife. We will beat you, and then when we go to Buffalo, you will beat us. Fair? Truce?
Truce.
I'll take.
So I have the Buffalo Bills splitting with the Jets in the first place. So I have us losing on Monday Night Football.
When you're there. Guys, very limited tickets, by the way, are available for that event. So if you guys want to come to the Jets-Bills Monday Night Football, Colby will be there. TD Finstock will be there. I will be there, and Dan Mitchell will be there. Week 6, Jets-Bills.
We got Pats fans rolling through.
We have Patriots fans coming. I think we have like 17 tickets left. So definitely, guys, the link is in the description if you want to come to that event. If you don't know what we're talking about, check out this video of what you can expect. Roundtable Sports is throwing 2 huge events this 2024 NFL season. Come join me, Richie from Jets Media, TD Fins Talk, Dan Mitchell, and Patriots Global for an unforgettable game day experience. Week 6, Monday Night Football, Bills vs. Jets at MetLife Stadium. Your ticket comes with an all-inclusive tailgate party hosted by Gotham City Crew, food, drinks, live DJ, and more. Also, come witness the AFC East Roundtable live in-person show from the tailgate. And last but not least, you will get access to the MetLife Stadium's turf for the pregame and witness the national anthem before primetime football kicks off. Our second event this year is going to be in Miami for the first time. Week 14, New York Jets versus the Miami Dolphins. We locked down our own private corner terrace at Hard Rock Stadium, exclusive for our group. Saturday night, join us at Miller's Ale House for an awesome meet and greet. Jake Asman will be a special guest for this event. Email us at afceastroundtable@gmail.com for more information on how to secure your tickets. Let's freaking go, baby. Jets are going to go 2-0 those events. 2-0 in those events. Calling it right now, baby. Calling it right now. Let's get deeper into the super chats. Weed for the People comes in with $1. Thank you, my friend. Shout out to some marijuana.
What a name.
Nicholas Paz, AFC East Roundtable will always be the best. That's when we were talking about the AFC West Roundtable is trying to come and dethrone us. We won't let it happen as long as you guys help us out. I mean, that's up to you guys really more than us. We're going to do our best.
They trying.
Izzy with $2, 103 players. That's it. LMAO. Yeah, Izzy, out of 103 players, they all voted. That is Josh Allen, the most overrated quarterback in the NFL. According to them, not me. Marco, $5. If Allen is a top 10 QB without Diggs, he'll confirm he's the real deal.
Yeah.
I mean, with Diggs, like, he was completely gone halfway through the season last year, but I'm happy for him to prove it again this year.
Thank you for the super chat, Marco. MA Football Guy with a $2.
Thank you, MA Football Guy. You the man.
My guy.
Jet Set Richie's flexing his stand-up decks. Listen, this is the first AFC East Roundtable.
The desk is real, bro.
With my new stand-up desk. I mean, this is sick. I'm not trying to flex it.
Dude, the stand-up desk is real. I love it.
I can't even imagine now that I get to stand up during Jets games like this.
I got to upgrade, man.
If you don't know, folks, I did move. I am officially out of my old setup, which I've grown my entire life and channel. I'm in a brand new setup. This is all in the works. Don't expect it to look like this forever. I have this brand new desk that is a stand-up desk, and it changed my entire life already. This is my first night with this desk up and running. And it's awesome. So expect a studio tour. Not that I feel like 98% of you guys don't give a crap what I'm saying, but there is 2% of you that is interested.
Yeah, that's me. Studio tour. That's me, Richie. I'll be that 2%, buddy. I'll be in the comments. I'll be watching it. I'm most excited. That might be my favorite video on your channel. I'm going to hold you.
That's what I'm talking about. I made an office tour last year. Some people liked it. It got like 620 views.
Richie, that was me.
That's the 2%.
I was there.
That's what it's all about. Steph, want to give you another shout out for the $50. Very, very generous. Thank you so much. Richie Fresh, quickie Q&A. Fave NFL theme song. Let's go. For me, it's CBS because that just reminds me of Jets games.
What's da-da-da, 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 oh, nah, I think that one's mid.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Oh, that's like my childhood.
Yeah, it's definitely that one.
You know what's an underrated one? The NFL Network, the little bells.
Bells.
Oh yeah.
Underrated.
What's the bells?
Hey guys, just
Sunday night song too.
Real quick, shout out to David Thomas, man. Just made a merch store purchase. Y'all should see what he purchased, man. He got the flyest hoodie in the store, Josh Allen trash black and white hoodie, and a Roundtable logo ribbed beanie. Salute to you, David. We appreciate it.
Let's go, bro. A Roundtable logo ribbed bro. Thank you so much for getting that beanie, because I have that beanie and it's actually so freaking nice. And I've noticed that nobody's buying it. And my boy out here, David, just purchased a Roundtable logo ribbed beanie. Freaking fresh. Thank you for that. And a Josh Allen trash hoodie. I gotta show off what he just purchased so you guys can see it. Let me pull it up real quick. The ribbed beanie, bro, when we first got that in stock and I ordered it for myself, I was very impressed. All right, this arm is now annoying me. All right,
so is that the same beanie I have?
I think it is. So
it's the ribbed. It's ribbed.
The
not
ribbed beanie, bro.
Ribbed.
It's just a ribbed.
I got that.
It's just a ribbed.
I got that. Yeah, it's pretty fly. I'm not.
So,
oh yeah, I got that bad boy.
This is the beanie that we are referring to. It's really good quality, $30. This is what our boy Nick just purchased. So get your ribbed beanie. I'll link it in the chat if you guys want to get your ribbed beanie. Go get your ribbed beanie. Presented by Roundtable Sports.
Yeah.
Support the brand, folks. This is the future. This is the future. At least we hope. All right, let's get into more super chats. Andrew with a super chat. $20 super chat. What happened to the delusional Master at Work? Go Jets. Andrew, thank you for the $20, bro. Master at Work decided that he did not want to be a part of the live streams anymore, so he took a step back, and he's going to be helping out with some back-end stuff, video editing, graphics, and all that fun stuff. So we wish nothing but the best for Tyson, and as Colby said at the top of the show, we would not have 15,000 subscribers today without him. So shout out to Master at Work. He's in good health. He's in good spirits, but he's no longer going to be on camera supporting the Patriots. And we got Colby in his replacement. Thank you, Andrew, for the $20 super chat. Very, very generous. Q Trucker with $5. TD, how would know what a Super Bowl feels like as a fan?
They have a DVD. There's history of it. So I'm able to check out the history of it and watch
DVDs anymore
and enjoy.
They release it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, well, Dan, that's the point. There is no release for the Buffalo Bills for a Super Bowl.
It's those AFL championships, baby. Watch
no A track or nothing. I mean, it is what it is.
I also just saw somebody in the chat say something. So
I sent you the picture, Dan and Richie, in text.
Kel says, Master at Work get banned. I don't see his channel. So for those guys that don't know, Tyson put his YouTube channel up for sale. And us at Roundtable Sports as a company, we decided who better to purchase Master at Work's YouTube channel than a company that he helped build. Okay? So this is Master at Work's channel. Now, it is Roundtable Sports' main network channel. So if you guys want to do us a favor, actually, right now, we have a lot of live watchers, okay? We have, how many live people? We have 576. Guys, subscribe to the main channel. Sub to Roundtable Sports, because this is the main network channel. We have a lot of fun stuff planned on this channel. This was Master at Work's channel. He decided to sell it. He was going to sell it to somebody random. And then us at Roundtable Sports thought it would be a good idea to buy it ourselves and rebrand it. And Master at Work kind of, was nice enough to allow us to purchase it. And now this is where all the main NFL shows and a lot of fun stuff that we have planned. So if you guys want to do us a favor, click the link at the top of the chat. Subscribe to the Roundtable Sports main YouTube channel. So that is really the update. For those of you guys that don't know, the link right now is in the chat.
The link is in the chat, y'all.
Thank you guys for subscribing. We appreciate it. And we got a lot of fun things planned on here. A lot of fun things planned on here. And don't forget to subscribe to all the other roundtables too when you get a chance, man. We got a lot of fun things going on. NFC North, AFC South, the AFC West is killing it already. They're already, oh wow, they surpassed the NFC East already, bro.
Wow. Well, the NFC streams tomorrow.
Yeah, it's true. That's crazy. So the network is doing some big things, and you guys are a big help. We appreciate you guys. TD, we see you rooting for other teams. Film strip.
TD, we see you routing. Oh, okay.
TD,
for other teams.
Rooting for other teams. Film strip.
What's film strip?
Probably maybe like like on a film strip you can have like different kind of like segments. Maybe he's saying like film strip of all the times that you've rooted for another team.
Oh, I
think that's what he means.
I don't root for other teams. I may enjoy games of other teams. Now, if they're playing the Jets, I am rooting for another team. They playing the Bills, I'm rooting for another team. I actually root for the Patriots these days, unless they playing us, because I be feeling bad for them.
Thank you.
Even though I don't. I just feel bad for Kobe.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. All love, really. We'll take it where we can get it.
Look at that. How does a standing table work? Go back up.
All right, I got to order mine.
I can send you the link. Someone in the chat says, please put it in the description. The Roundtable Sports channel is linked in the description already. So go check it out if you want to support us on the main Roundtable channel. Glenn says, it is only cringe if your team don't have a Super Bowl.
Dan, you muted.
Sorry, buddy.
And so, Glenn, I look forward to you taking a quote-unquote vacation after the Buffalo Bills end up winning the AFC East again. And not coming back into this chat for a couple of weeks.
We're going to end all
this. You know what's going to happen? All y'all disappear after it turns out I'm correct. All right? Death taxes, Dan Mitchell being right about the AFC East. 3 absolutes in this life.
Jet it out with the super chat. Screw what left side Colby talking.
Bro, either go cry in a pillow or build some cojones. The fact that I literally gave the Jets their props last week, bro. But the fact that unless I'm rubbing one out on Aaron Rodgers for you, if you say anything that's not positive, apparently you're just shitting on the Jets, which isn't the case. Okay, I gave you your... No. Hold on, Richie. No.
What he said about the team.
What I'm saying, though, is the fact that I can give you your props and y'all can still get upset is absolutely wild. But I know we have another delusional Jets fan in here, so I'm going to wait to say some of the other stuff until we get into him.
Man, we got it's going to be Colby versus Jets fans all season
Which
long.
is crazy because I have no problem with y'all. Y'all are making it a problem because you're making it something.
You completely said how much you called out the fans.
Go ahead, saying what? What did I say that was wrong, Richie? Please.
Yeah, Colby, that was foul last week,
I can go play the clip. I got to go back.
No. I'm asking you right now to just lay it out.
Yeah, that was foul last week, Kobe.
Richie, instead of pulling up a clip, you're so pressed about it. You should know.
I'm not pressed about it. They're the ones that's saying it. I'm just saying.
Then be the middleman. They're pressed for.
Finish what you said. You called out Jets fans and saying that we're not allowed to be excited about this team and we're puffing out our chest and we haven't done anything yet.
No. That's not what I said. I said when did I ever say you cannot be excited? What I'm saying is you don't have done anything yet. I'm standing on business because I stand by what I'm saying. It makes no sense. What I'm saying is y'all acting like you're the best team. You're shit. That's the thing. You're shitting on other teams. But you haven't done anything yet. You have all the potential in the world. You have all the potential in the world to win the AFC East, to go to a Super Bowl, to win a Super Bowl. But y'all haven't done anything yet, and you're crowning yourselves and shitting on other teams when you haven't done anything yet.
That ain't right, Rich.
The only point. That is all that I am saying.
All that man trying to say.
There's no disrespect there.
That's all that man trying to say, man. It's that old business, Kobe.
Well, at least we have Dan Mitchell as that Dolphin fan.
Dan, I just want you to know, bro, if you ever go bald, you could pull it off.
Thank you, man. But you know what? My family has a long lineage of locks, baby. That's what we're talking about.
Bro, you got some thick hair, too. It's wild.
We got another Jets fan. Another Jet fan talking to Colby for the $10 super chat. Colby, it's hard for us to know
Give me some money in the pocket.
how Pats fans act because they're never in the chat. True. I promise Drake May and Jalen Polk won't bring you any football joy anytime soon. Start scouting Arch Manning, my guy.
I'll tell you exactly what's up. I mean, yeah, you're right. I've called Patriots fans out this for myself, too. What you have to understand, though, is that the majority of Patriots fans, they are kind of like me. We grew up with excellence. We grew up only knowing dominance. And I'm not living in the past. You brought this up, so I'm answering your question. The Patriots fans, a lot of us grew up with Tom Brady, Belichick, winning every single year, owning all of your teams, winning the division every single year. For a lot of these fans, when Tom Brady left, when the Patriots started to suck, they didn't know what the hell to do, so they jumped off the bandwagon. That's what a lot of these young Patriots fans were. They were bandwagon. And you know what? I'm standing on business. I've called those Patriots fans out, said, I don't care if you like the team at one point. If you are not here to support us when we're down, do not be here when we start winning, when we start contending, because no matter what happens with the Patriots, one thing that we can say is that this is the most successful dynasty franchise in all of NFL history. No, go back. I'm not done yet. Pull back
Kobe, y'all ain't finna win no more.
Hold up. I didn't know. TD, hold up. There we go. Let's just mute TD real quick. So one other thing that I will say is practice what you preach, Jets fans. Y'all can't take criticism.
That's true.
But you're making other delusional takes about other teams is the problem. How is it not delusional when you guys are talking about going to the Super Bowl, winning the Super Bowl? You're going to be one of the best teams when you haven't done anything yet.
Facts.
But for some reason, it's not delusional when you're trying to say that Drake May and Jalen Polk are busts when they haven't even taken a snap in the regular season yet, which, by the way, Jets fans, tell me that you haven't actually watched football or know anything that's going on with the Patriots without telling me you don't know what's going on with the Patriots. If you haven't watched Drake May, you haven't watched Jalen Polk, yeah, I'm not going to say that the Patriots hit on their franchise quarterback. Like, genuinely speaking right now, real Colby moment, being honest with you guys, not being fun and stupid. Honestly, yeah, no Patriots fan should be saying they hit on Drake May yet. But if you don't understand why there is potential there, the Patriots having the worst offensive line in the league in the preseason, one of the worst offensive lines in the league, and the fact that Drake May on pretty much every single one of his drives outside of 3 or 4 with limited time in the preseason was able to take the Patriots, drive them down the field, and put up 7 points, put up 3 points. The only quarterback that since Tom Brady was here can consistently put up points on the board, whether it's the preseason or not. That is why Patriots fans have something to look forward to with Drake May. As for Jalen Polk, go watch the damn film. Go watch preseason film. He played maybe 20 total snaps in the preseason, and this dude was dodging off tacklers, was shaking out defenders, veteran defenders who are starting caliber players for the Philadelphia Eagles in week 2. So again, don't talk about something if you don't know what you're talking about. It is delusional for Patriots fans. Because here's the thing. If Patriots fans said they hit on Drake May, they hit on Jalen Polk, you Jets fans will be in the comments right now saying we're delusional. But you saying that they aren't anything isn't delusional? How does that make sense?
Chef Kobe. Cook on him. Cook on him, Kobe. Cook on them, Kobe. Don't take your foot off their neck, Kobe. These Jets fans think they got something to be proud about, and they did nothing yet. At least y'all got 6 rings.
TD,
bro, I didn't want
right
this.
Now if I were you, TD.
I didn't want to do this, but y'all came at me.
Thank you, Kobe. Stand on something. Or fall for anything like Josh Allen flopped himself.
It's funny, man, because TD didn't believe anything Colby just said. We just hyping him up. Nicholas with a $2. As a Dolphins fan, Josh Allen gets too much hate.
You try to divide.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in here and preaching logic.
Jet it out. A Jets fan says Josh Allen has 3,300 and 33 touchdowns and 7 picks versus Miami.
Yep. Yep. Elite.
Dan, I think we'll split this year. This is a Dolphins fan.
Ain't nobody split.
I don't, Nick. I do not.
Richie, we got another sale, by the way.
Did we?
Yeah, it must have been off the clearance rack. I don't know who would buy those.
Hey, the Rodgers Wilson hat, baby. Let's go. Shout out to the Jets fans representing. Let's go. Get your Rodgers and Wilson hat.
They got to make the Jets great again hat.
Oh,
make the Jets great again. Yes, sir.
They got the make the Jets great again, and they got the Rodgers Wilson hat. They got the white and the black one. 2 hats in one order. Shout out. Appreciate who ordered it.
Schedule predictions next week comes in Junio Rudy. Okay, I'll tell you what, my friend. Next week is going to be all week 1. We are predicting each and every single one of our week 1 games. You're getting the takes of every single panelist on each and every single one of the games. So it's about to be absolutely tight. Today, we're doing division standing predictions here in a bit. Once we get past all this generosity with the super chats, we absolutely
15K subs is just endless. We love it.
Seriously.
Ribbed for her pleasure. Get it, homie. There you go, Izzy. Glenn with the $5. You could watch the Bills turn the ball over 9 times in a Super Bowl. How things never change.
Is that true?
Yeah, man. It was during the Super Bowl. It was pretty rough. Thank God I was an infant.
Turned it over 9 times?
No, not in one game. It was just like
3 games?
No, with all 4 of the Super Bowls.
The spirit of Josh Allen lives back then too.
Louis Gonzalez, $5. I honestly feel like the Jets are going to end up 17-0, win the Super Bowl. We're going to do what the Patriots failed to do.
Cancel the show. Cancel the show.
This is what I mean, bro. This is what our expectations should be.
This is what Kobe was talking about.
No, when I said level it up, I mean this is what I mean.
17-0, Richie.
Excellence. Why? You're predicting losses for your team?
That's crazy.
You're predicting losses for your team.
This is what Kobe was talking about. The
17
delusion.
Straight wins, bro. 17 in a row, and then we win 4 straight in the playoff. Well, no, we'll have a first round bye, so 3 straight wins, and then we're 20-0 Super Bowl champions.
No one will ever be like the Dolphins again. The undefeated Super Bowl winners. No one.
Going on to that, David.
That is a very hard thing to do.
Member for 21 months.
It
wow.
does
Nice.
TD, they hate us, they fear us, brother, and we all know. Dan, your team put up a banner for AFL champs and talking about the Finns winning in 72.
Y'all never gonna live that one down.
First off, that is a championship of a football league. We were the best team in that football league prior to the NFL. It's not our fault that it took a while for the NFL to accept us, David. All right. And once again, you can't say anything because you got swept last year and you're about to get swept again.
No, you're not, Dan. Stop saying that.
Listen, respect your daddy. Respect your daddy.
In all
Josh
seriousness,
Allen, respect him.
No, Dan, Dan, in all seriousness, man, I got to call you out on something because there's this narrative that you keep out sitting here doing streams out here lying to these people, creating your own false narrative. You are literally out here telling people the Dolphins are relying on other teams to beat us. Where does that come from? Why are you making stuff up?
That's not false. First off, that is a stone cold fact.
Nobody's relying on nobody else to beat y'all. We gonna run through y'all ourselves.
As factual as the earth is round, it is a fact that Dolphins fans move the goalposts each and every single year. Oh, we're gonna beat the Bills. Oh no, we're gonna get them next time. Oh, we're gonna split. Oh yeah. Y'all aren't gonna get past Kansas City in the playoffs. I promise you that. You need, in order to receive happiness of the Bills' demise, it needs to be conducted by another team.
Bro, you do this willingly every year. You walk around here talking about, oh, I hope y'all take the Chiefs out. You live in that.
Just watch my live stream play-by-play reactions, man. Anytime the Bills are down at any point during the game, all the Dolphins fans are in there. And then you know what? Disappear.
Super chat from Mike. Roundtable only NFL, or do you want 2 more do like UFC?
Oh, I'll tell you what, man. This right here is the plan for Roundtable. We are sticking with the NFL this year. We are talking about college football eventually. But yes, that is the plan. We want to cover every single sport eventually.
Every sport.
Every single sport, you name it. It's in the horizon.
Even cricket, which Josh Allen should be playing.
Just don't ask us about UFC.
Flight Boys.
I'm on it.
TD, if Rodgers equals Zach, then by your word, Tua will be
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl bound, according to Bizarro.
A left-handed Dak Prescott.
That ain't bad. That's better than Josh Allen.
Nope, it's not.
JD the Great says, Dolphins run this roundtable then every week, and I will be here, win or lose, fins up no matter what.
And y'all disappear when y'all lose, Dan. Call a spade a spade.
I'm here every single week.
No.
Them Jets are sorry, and the Dolphins are sorry. Pats are a pile of trying to rebuild. Josh Allen is and still that whatever.
Oh my God. You mean to tell me we still have the greatest story ever told hoodies? Somebody just bought a greatest story ever told hoodie.
No way.
What, right now?
Yeah, like y'all lost. Y'all lost.
No, that's our boy Anthony who just got that.
It is the greatest story ever told. Chapter 8 begins next week. Chapter 8 of the greatest story ever told.
When does the story end?
Until we win.
Kobe. It'll end when they win a Super Bowl. It's gonna be the longest series ever.
That was 2024's meme.
Y'all the Game of Thrones of TV shows.
That was 2024's meme. I am coming up with an entire new storyline for this season. Stay tuned. I will be launching it next week.
Oh my gosh.
Not the greatest story ever told, man. This is a scholarly epic novel of revenge.
7,000 seasons.
Revenge. And listen, one thing I will say, man, listen, I had the Bills like winning the AFC East, but after that list came out, the Buffalo Bills won the Super Bowl this year. You gave that man bulletin board material right now. Oh, man. You gave him bulletin board material. You know that Josh Allen's about to be a man possessed.
Oh,
God. Izzy says TD wishes Tua could flop. Instead, he goes stiff.
wow. Okay, Izzy.
Glenn says, Colby, don't worry about any other team. Your QB could have looked like Josh Allen in preseason.
Yeah, so actually, I don't think he looked more so like Josh Allen than he actually looked very ironically similar to Justin Herbert, which there were some people, which I thought was a little wild because I don't think you should make comparisons like this, but there were people saying with that play where he rolled out to, I think it was the left and extended the play, throwing over his shoulder on the run to a KJ Osborne was very Aaron Rodgers like. Now, I think he looked more like Justin Herbert, but like, I don't like when people compare quarterbacks to like all pro. You can't compare to a Patrick Mahomes. You can't compare to a Manning. You can't compare to a Brady. You can't compare to a Rodgers. So I don't like that. I think that he looked like Justin Herbert.
Could you compare to a Tua though?
Could you compare to a Tua? I think if you
notice how he put Rodgers in that TD and Tua, like you can't compare him to Tua.
But yeah, you know what, Glenn? I'm not worried.
Compares to Tua. He's on a whole nother level.
Yeah, a whole other level.
Own the Jets.
Willie with a $5, 7-0 or 6-1 start. Besides Purdy, Levi May, Knicks not ready and too young for this defense. Allen always trash versus this defense. Steelers, Jet up, bro. If we start 7-0 or 6-1.
Man, Richie.
Who are your first 7 opponents?
Yeah, read that off.
49ers, Titans,
Done.
Patriots.
Done.
Win. I'll give that one a win.
His first two, Kobe. His first two are automatically in this.
Broncos. They're a very neat team, but I'll say win.
Vikings,
they've been injured out the wazoo. If you don't beat them, you're a terrible team. Lost.
That's sick. That's our first 6.
It's honestly a fairly easy first 6 games. Titans, Vikings, like, come on.
Whoa. Titans, don't say that because TD is going to come on here and be like, oh, they're loaded, bro. The Titans are going to win the AFC South. We're not going to go down that route.
They remind me of the 2021 version of the Patriots where the Patriots went all in free agency in the offseason to try to, like, be a team. But, again,
they remind me of the Jets. That's what I said. The Titans remind me of the Jets overpaying for these players that peaked on other teams to win the headlines just to suck. So
you can't do everything all in one offseason, and when you try to, it always bites you in the butt.
Always. I couldn't agree more with that.
Always bites you in the tail.
They're loaded. Glenn with a $10. Another Glenn, you're too kind, man. No, the Bills turned the ball over 9 times in one game against Dallas. It is a Super Bowl record.
Wow.
See, there you go. Once again,
Dan tried to fabricate.
Dan was gatekeeping.
So there you go. So there you go. Perfect example. A paid example of the Dolphins rooting on the Bills' demise at the hands of another team.
Dan, we are just asking, is this real history? In one game, the spirit of Josh Allen was alive. Is this true?
It is true, yes.
Wow. Y'all cursed.
Well, hey, man, I'm sure that you hope that eventually the curse. I'm sure you're hoping that this curse eventually extends over to your team.
No.
Got swept last year, TD.
Stop. Shout out to Jerry Crawford with the merch store purchase. Make the Jets great again.
You see this? Jets fans know what's good.
Bro. Shout out to the Jets, man.
Shout out to Jets fans. Shout out to Brent. Wow. The updated profile picture. This just happened to like Brent.
And so a funnier story. And so a funnier story as well is when the Dolphins had like a 5-game lead in the AFC East.
It was a 3-game lead.
All they had to do was beat the Tennessee Titans.
So Brent says if Miami had Josh Allen, we would have won a Super Bowl or 2 with him.
Absolutely. Thank you for preaching the gospel. I appreciate that. Listen.
It's not true.
I love it. Listen, and you know what? I started this episode off. right, by saying that I have ops in the Miami Dolphins fan base. I love the vast majority of you because the vast majority of you are reasonable, all right? You are reasonable people, and I love the vast majority of you, but there's just a couple of you that get under my skin, that are so delusional that I want to help you invest in therapy to understand a couple of
better
things.
help.
Like BetterHelp, which is not a sponsor.
Thank you, Brent, for using me as your pro pick. I am very honored. Slippy, $5. Another one. Jets pop champagne for 10 wins. This is a top 5 sorry franchise in the NFL. Woody Johnson is the reason. Who the heck is popping champagne with 10 wins? We the last time we won 10 wins, we missed the playoffs.
Bills Mafia, baby. Bills Mafia, baby.
That was on the hands of the Bills.
Thank you so much.
Ian, $2. Hard Rock Stadium equals Allentown Bills Mafia.
Let's go, Ian. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that.
That Dolphin fan, I can already imagine all this trash talk just for us to be the worst division. Division winner with 8 wins.
All right. First off, I will not allow any AFC slander. All right, listen, the Bills and the Jets are going to carry this division this year, my friend. Trust me.
Oh, yeah. I like the sound of that. Dan, if you need a UFC guy, I'm down. I'm on that.
I like that. Thank you so much.
We got you, Izzy. Roberto, TD, there's been a lot of talk as of late amongst the Dolphins fan base about the offensive line. What are your thoughts on the state of it?
We're still shopping, but we feel good about the group that we have because we get the ball out quick based off of our scheme. Anything that may be a shortcoming can easily be hidden because of the skill of our quarterback.
Roberto, let me tell you about your offensive line, something TD will not tell you about it, okay? You are going to live or die by the trenches. Both sides of the trenches are an absolute liability. And when the Dolphins go 8-9 this year, just know it's because of that.
Here we go.
Which is why I'm very excited because I can finally say with confidence for the first time, I think, since I've been a YouTuber, that the Jets have a strength on the trenches of the offensive line.
It's good. It's all about the trenches, man. It's all about the trenches.
I've never said that with confidence that the Jets actually have a freaking good offensive line for once.
Yeah. And so people always ask me, Dan, how the hell are you still confident in the Bills? It's because of the trenches. It's the most important position you have to figure out next to the quarterback. And clearly we have that figured out.
Chris with the $5. Bills to the Super Bowl is a joke. They got worse and AFC got better. 9 to 10 wins at most.
Chris, you know nothing, but thank you for $5.
You know nothing, my friend Chris.
You know nothing.
Chris, you know nothing. Thank you, though.
What do you think of this one, Dan?
Everything happens in threes. Florida Panthers, Lake Mary Little League, and now the Miami Dolphins.
Wow.
Lake Mary Little League. All right, man. We are including Little League World Series baseball here. Shout out to those young men. That's always awesome. I used to watch Little League World Series. I haven't tuned in a while, though. But that's awesome. Congratulations to the young sports bringing the Little League World Series championship back to the damn old US of A, baby. That's what we're talking about. But it's not going to happen. Thank you.
Thank you for the $20, Ronald. Neil with a $2 says, I think Jets get 12 wins if Rodgers does solid.
That's a Patriots fan too, by the way.
There we go. Patriots fan sees the light. If and he's right, Neil. You're right. We just need Rodgers to be solid. We don't even need him to be excellent. That's the thing.
Is it wild to say that your running back core is just as important as Aaron Rodgers for your success? Because I feel like if Brees goes down, like y'all are effed. I mean, well, you have a good rookie in the backfield, of course.
Bro. Colby, I don't know about you, but I have NFL fan bases hitting me up crying that we're hoarding running backs, and they all want.
Yeah, no, you have two good running backs. I would say
our depth is phenomenal.
Yeah, you have two good running backs.
Obviously, if Brees goes down, it's gonna hurt, but don't knock our depth because the running back.
Now you got a good rookie.
We have Cowboys fans begging us to cut Izzy Abanikanda as a running back 4. They wanted him bad, and he is our running back 4. He's not going anywhere. So my point is, we have NFL fan bases crying that we're hoarding running backs.
Your former running back, I see, is a free agent. So he's a free agent. Y'all try to bring him back or not? Because there's a lot of interest for him.
We don't need him. We have 4 running backs that I'm very confident with. 4.
Our running back room better.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
You know it is.
I definitely don't.
Oh, Richie, are we going to remind the people of the gift?
What gift?
Free entry.
Yes, we are. Folks, we have something special to announce.
Let's go.
Okay, we have something special to announce. We are launching an Roundtable Sports Fantasy League on Locker Fantasy. Now, if you guys want to join the Locker Fantasy, all you guys got to do is you click the link I just put on the chat right now, folks, and sign up for Locker. So I'm going to break down what Locker Fantasy is. This is really, really exciting. Okay, this is really, really exciting stuff. As TD shares his screen, and we're going to see what the app looks like on the phone. So, folks, tonight is the only night you guys can download the Locker app and join our fantasy league for free. Now, what Locker Fantasy is, it's very unique. It's very different than your usual fantasy football league. Now, if you guys want to do us a huge favor, download the Locker Fantasy app, which is at the top of the chat right now. You sign up for Locker, and when you sign up, you put the promo code RTS in. As you sign up, you will get free money, and that free money will put you right into the Roundtable Sports League. That's going to be a league-wide competition between me, Dan, Colby, TD, all the subscribers. And what it is, it's very unique, okay? You get to go up against each other for all NFL games. You get to join the live watch parties that we usually do, and we get to do our thing. So TD is going to get his phone up and connected so we can show you how the app looks. And it's really fresh. It's a unique, organic type of experience that I'm really excited about. If you guys watched my live reaction to the Jets games at the end of the season last year, if you watched TD's, if you watched Dan's, we were with Locker, and we were playing the Locker Fantasy app, which was really, really exciting stuff. So, folks, tonight is the only night you can join our league for free. After tonight's over, you have to enter for $10. So it's a simple $10 entry fee for a season-long fantasy football league. Again, it's a different type of feeling that it's not your fantasy football where you do a draft and you draft these players. It's different. You go into a football game and you are positioned against each other, all the players within the league, and simply it will ask you, okay, say it's the Dolphins-Bills game, Thursday Night Football, for example. You join that specific game in this league. It's going to ask you who's going to lead this drive in yards, Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle. And you have to decide, Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle. When it's, say you pick Waddle, for example, and Waddle hits, then you win some points, you win some money. It's a lot of fun. So we're trying to get TDs to get the app on his phone so we can show you how it works. But is it working, TD?
Well, we're having some tech difficulties with it.
To get your phone connected?
Yeah, so, I don't know why.
So we're trying to get the phone connected so you guys can see what the app looks like. But if you guys can do us a huge favor, just download the Locker Fantasy app. And when you sign up, make sure you put the promo code, all capitals, RTS, which is Roundtable Sports, and you will get free money deposited right into your account. And then when you use that, you click the Find Leagues tab, and then you search Roundtable Sports, and you'll see we have our own league. There it is. There it is right there on your screen. That is the app, folks. So basically, you type in Roundtable Sports. That is our league. It's a $10 buy-in. It's a really fun app. There's a lot of jackpot. You can win up to $1,000. You can win a lot of different prizes. And you play this app during the games. And we're going to be playing this app during the live Jets games, during the live Dolphins games, during the live Bills, during the live Patriots games. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, TD, can you just go back to the... it's not only on Apple, it's on Android as well.
Gerard.
Can you go back to the main hub, TD, of the app so we can show them exactly how it looks? And guys, if you did join the league, let us know right now in the chat. So that's what it's going to look like, guys, after you made your account. So when you make your account, make sure when you says promo code, you put RTS. And then when you put RTS in, it will give you free money. And then after you signed up, you click Find League, like TD is going to do right now. You type it at the top, Roundtable. Okay, you type in Roundtable, and you'll see our network logo, Roundtable Sports. You click Join League. Now, TD, hit Leaderboard in the middle. So right now, we have 3 people in it. The goal is to get to 40 people in this, okay? I'm going to join it myself right now so I can officially join this league. We also have a Jets league. We have a lot of different leagues, all right? So everybody join the league. TD, you have something
remember,
to add?
it's only going to be open tonight. Get in. We're going to take these few minutes to allow you to get in right now for free. RTS is the code to use when you sign up. All right. Once it's over tomorrow, you're going to have to pay to get in. This pool starts at $1,000. Once we get over that threshold of 40 or 50 people, that pool goes up drastically. Okay. So get into it now. It's an opportunity to win free money. And then on top of it, if you want to join, the league later, you got to pay $10 to get in to have a chance at a piece of the pie with the prize pool. So take advantage of it now. We're bringing you stuff and opportunities that right now for this limited time only, just for being subscribed to this channel, you can sign up for Locker Live right now. All right.
Now, folks,
so
this game is absolutely addicting. You are not betting on the outcome of the game, like the over/under, the point spread. You're literally betting on each and every single drive. Each and every single drive, it's going to be giving you questions like, who's going to receive the most carries on this drive? How many passing yards is Justin Herbert going to throw on this drive? It is so addicting. It's a really cool way for all of you sports gambling degenerates out there. This is the new way, and this is your way to play along with us. This is a free opportunity. We're not lying to you. Literally, in like 3 hours, 4 hours, you have to pay to get in. And I promise you, once you see us playing it this year, and if you didn't sign up for free tonight, you're going to be kicking yourself in the rear end knowing that you had an opportunity to sign up for free right damn now.
Yeah, folks. So it's simple. If you don't sign up now, you're going to notice all season long we're playing this app, and it's a league that you want to join. You can get in for free tonight. But again, it's not free after tonight. You're going to have to pay $10 to join the league, win up to $1,000 if you're good at it. Very unique. I'm going to be playing it on my live shows. TD will be playing on his live shows. It's a very, very fun app. Don't forget to use the code RTS as you sign up. And then, like you saw on the app that TD had it on the screen, you type Find League, and then we got it. So I just joined the league. Let's see how many people we got so far in the building. All right, we have, let's see who's joining. I got to give a shout out to everybody joining in. Let's go. Jet Up 31 is in the league. Fat Burger 03 is in the league. Roundtable Sports. We got TD Fins. We got myself. So we got 5 people in the league right now. We're trying to load up this league, folks. So please do us a huge favor. Let's get more people in this league. Click the link at the top of the chat. Download the Locker Fantasy app right now. And then when you sign up for free, you put the code RTS. It gives you free money deposited, and then you join the league, folks. All right? So hopefully by the end of the show, we're going to update this and see this league filled out. Again, tonight is the only night to join it for free. All right? The only night to join for free.
Marco just joined. Welcome to the league, Marco.
Marco just joined. Did Marco just join?
Yeah, we got another added. It does work on Android, ladies and gentlemen. Is it available on BlackBerry? I don't know.
BlackBerry. That's wild.
We got 8 people in right now. Let's go. We got Junior Rudy in.
Someone say they joined the league with Dan. Is that the same? It's not the same. It's a totally different league.
This is a different league.
Yeah, so basically, just to run it down again, I have my own league, which is the Jets League. TD has his league, the Dolphins League. Dan has his league, the Bills League. Colby has a league, the Patriots League. But this is the Roundtable Sports League, so it's NFL-wide. You can play with all NFL games. And the cool thing about it is you join a free contest, and then you can get opportunities to win up to hundreds of dollars if you play the app properly and you win those specific contests. So this is the future of fantasy football. It's unique, it's fresh, and it's something we're really excited about. I'm definitely really excited to play this app, and I'll be playing it week 1 against the 49ers and all season long. So don't forget, folks, now is the only opportunity to do it. We even have a Ghetto Gronk League. Like, they partnered up with a lot of people. Ghetto Gronk has his own league. A lot of big names are on it.
We got 10 people in so far. Marco, me, Richie, Roundtable Sports, Chris does beer, Bender Over. Got the Bender 3.
Shout out Bender Over. Thank you, bro.
Junior Rudy, Jet Up 31, and Fat Burger 03. So 10 people joined so far. I know some people are downloading the app as we speak. Hurry up and get in so that you can be a part of the league, because if this is an opportunity where we can bring you fun throughout the season, watching on our watch parties and checking the score, how the game works. If you don't know, if Richie didn't explain this part, It's a season-long game, okay? What's going to happen, there's a leaderboard, all right? And on this leaderboard, they are going to take your top 3 scores, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be your top 3 scores all season. And in week 17 or 18, when it's over, the top leaderboard pays out the top 10 spots of the league. Okay, so if you just hypothetically say you got 500 points on tonight's game, tomorrow you got 600, the next day you got 700, and the next day you got 800, they're going to take your top 3 scores, and you can play the contest as much as you want on any game you want, in as many games as you want. So whoever gets the top 3 scores throughout the season, they're going to add them together and you're going to be ranked on a leaderboard. So it's always going to be interactive and we're going to be playing together. All right. So shout out to everybody who's already signed up. I'm excited to have y'all in the league because I am going to win it anyway.
No, you're not. I'm winning this league. I'm winning this league. Let's be honest with ourselves. We have some people that are trying to join on Android. You can't click the link at the top. So if you're on Android, just search it in your little app thing. Locker Fantasy, and it should join. So we have 10 people in right now. Hopefully, we're going to get more people growing and growing and growing as the league continues to grow. So we're really, really excited. We don't have a link for the Android, but just go on your app store and search
Locker.
Unless, TD, can you reach out to him and ask if he can send us an Android link for them?
Yeah, I
they're
can.
asking for. See if he can send us an Android link. Because that would be clutch. Because we have a lot of Android users wanting to join the league, and it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely come through to it. The app store is where you purchase the apps.
Got it. I'll wait for it. But yeah, we're good to go.
I'm excited, man. Last year when I was playing this thing, I was losing my mind, low key. And I was getting a little testy.
A little testy.
I was, man. I got really into it.
Look at that, folks. Guys, do us a favor right now, all right? 512 of you are currently on YouTube, rocking with us today for the AFC East Roundtable. I can't wait for next week because I know that we're going to break records. However, I had the opportunity of checking our like button situation. I think we only had around 300. We have to crank this up right now. Crank it up. Get 700 like buttons smashed on this damn episode. I think that we can do it. Let's knock it out. Oh, hello, sweethearts.
Say hi.
Hey.
Yeah, say Josh Allen trash.
She likes the hat.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. Yeah, Josh Allen trash. Yeah, say Josh Allen trash and Aaron Rodgers washed.
But go Patriots.
Yeah. And Tom Brady never coming back.
Say go Patriots.
All right. You go with mommy, okay?
Yeah, look at that. Shout out TD's daughter. Shout out TD's daughter, man. She's a sweetheart.
Love it.
It says it's $10. Okay, so if you are already joined someone's league, then you can only use one promo code to get into the Roundtable Sports league. You'd have to pay the $10 if you have already joined someone's league.
Yeah, so when you sign up, you use the promo code RTS. They give you free money to join. All right, free money to join. Let me try download here. So I just put a new link for Apple users. Let me know if this one works better. Let me see if this one works better. Let's see. Download the app. I know people are asking if there's an update. So it's only free if you sign up tonight, folks. If you sign up later, like tomorrow, it will be a $10 entry fee. And the more people join, by the way, the more that the pot grows, and which means more money to be made for everybody at the end. So let's get it. Any questions about it, just let us know. Let us know. All right, I think it's time for our division rankings. I mean, standing.
Y'all are lucky we didn't do wide receivers. Y'all are so lucky. Because I had some Bills fans coming at me, and let me tell you, there was no reason for it.
I mean, Kobe, do we have to debate the two bottom receiver units in the division?
Apparently we do. Apparently we do. Because there were Bills fans saying, they were like, no, like the Bills wide receiver core is like miles better than the Patriots. It's like, that's not what the stats say, but all right.
Oh,
I
mean,
it's closer than you think, folks. It's closer than you think.
I broke it down to Dan beforehand.
But say that we were to go pass catchers, I would say that the Bills have the edge.
Nah, especially because too, like your entire wide receiver core for the most part is new. And if you average out, if the Patriots wide receivers just didn't get injured, they stack up better than each of your top 3 wide receivers.
I'm heading to bed right now. Have a great rest of your night, boys. Smitty, man, we appreciate you, bro.
Good night,
Smitty.
This is currently past my bedtime right now, man. So I will live vicariously.
Damn, what time you going to bed, dog? 8?
Oh, bro, dude. I'm normally passed out by 9:30.
Damn, be out
every single night outside of Wednesday. Dude, I'm 33 years old, baby.
The party days are over for Dan Mitchell. Dan's going to take like 2 shots on the road when we go to Miami, and he's going to be out.
Don't sleep on me.
I don't know. I think you're sleeping. I think you're sleeping all on yourself there, Dan.
Hey, listen, I'm going to take a nap before that game. I'm going to be good.
Right? Dan's in his grandpa age already.
Don't worry about it, man.
Dan's just looking forward to retirement.
All right, so guys, we're going to give you our AFC East standing predictions.
Let's do it.
Starting off with Mr. Colby. Why don't you break it down?
I get to go first? All right. So yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna be honest. If you guys go back and you look at what we did, what was this? A month ago, maybe 2 months ago, when we originally did. Oh, this was all the way in May. Wow, summer really flew by. Oh my God. But yeah, so for the most part, my rankings are pretty much the same. I still think that obviously the Bills, they're going to win the division. I can't see it anywhere else until they are dethroned. I can't put somebody else there. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was like the Bills won and then the Jets won another year, but then the Bills won again and it was back and forth. Okay, I could see where you would put maybe another team. But when the Bills have won for the last 5 years straight, people are constantly doubting them and they constantly just find ways to continue to win the division until they are dethroned. I don't care about the hype. I don't care about the offseason. I don't care about what your team could be until you put your words or your mouth where your words are, your words where your mouth is, whatever the saying is. I just cannot take the Bills out of that first spot. I think it's going to be really close, though. I think it's going to be really, really close between the Bills and the Jets. Maybe y'all get up to 11. See, for me personally, the Bills, like they did take a step back. There was a lot of questions. I think the Bills could struggle early on in the season, but I think they're going to get better as the season progresses. I think they're going to start to get hot when it matters. I still think the Bills are going to the playoffs. I still think that the Bills are going to win a playoff game, but I could see them starting off the season slow as they start to figure things out. Kind of the same thing there with the Jets. I know people are pitting them in as like 12, 13 wins, and there's obviously a real case to where they can win more than 10 games. I think it's like I said, it's going to come down to the wire between the Bills and the Jets for who's going to win the division, but the Jets have a lot of things to figure out early on in the season. We haven't consistently seen Aaron Rodgers in the Jets' new system. We haven't actually seen him for a full season. I mean, especially coming back from that season-ending injury. I think there's just a lot new pieces, a lot of things that we need to see from the Jets. I could see where maybe they start off a little bit slow there too. As for the Dolphins, look, your offensive line, man. Your offensive line, especially the interior, took a massive step back. I think the league has gotten better and better every single year with getting pressure from the interior, these interior defensive linemen being really good pass rushers now in today's generation of the NFL. They're not just pure run stoppers and big bodies to stuff the run. I think that is going to hurt the Miami Dolphins a lot. I also don't like what they did over on defense. I still think they have some really good players on the defense, but when it comes to the trenches, one of the most important things in football, as Dan alluded to, y'all definitely took a step back this season. So especially with that defense combined with the interior of that O-line, I think you guys are going to struggle earlier than just December. And then the Patriots, I have them actually winning less games than I did back in May. So if for everyone saying I'm delusional, really not. I think that offensive line for the Patriots is really going to kill them. I think that that's going to be their Achilles heel really all season long for 2024. I think that they're going to look better when Drake May comes in. I mean, we've seen in practice, we've seen in 3 preseason games that despite how bad the offensive line is, Drake May can have a defender in his face in 2 seconds, but he has a really good arm to where he's still able to make plays in that last second. He can throw off his back foot and still make plays. So I think the offensive line under Drake May is going to look a little bit better. They're going to find ways to still score points. Down the stretch, they'll win a couple of games that people didn't expect them to. But again, 6 wins all. Like, they're not going to do anything special. They're not making the playoffs. They're not winning a playoff game. But I think 6 wins is logical. Let's keep in mind, too, one more thing I will say, too. The Patriots will ride on their defense, and they're going to ride on their special teams. They had a top 10 unit defense last year. They were the second best defense throughout all preseason, and they had the best special teams throughout the preseason too. When you have units that are that good, you're not just a 2-3 win team.
All right. Those are Colby's predictions. Let's hear Dan Mitchell's with his.
Absolutely solid. And listen, I'm standing on business. I genuinely believe this.
Shout out to the producer for setting this up, by the way.
Shout out to the producer. This is absolutely beautiful. All right, folks, listen, this is the most factual list we're going to see all string. This is the most factual list you're going to see. I'm telling you the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts, but this is exactly all right. So the New England Patriots are at 5-12 this year for me. And was tough, right? Because I think like the biggest issue with them, and this is something that I genuinely believe that they have accepted as far as their identity moving forward, right? Mm-hmm. Like they have massive issues with the trenches. Whether or not that they plan on like easing Drake May into the equation, I still think that Mr. Brissett is going to start off with it. Massive issues with the offensive line. And then a big sign was when they ended up trading away their biggest pass rusher. Really sounds like Gerard Mayo is truly trying to make this his team. And as most head coaches do, they want to build up the personnel where they can run their specific system, their own culture. And I think that they understand it. I still like a lot of what they're doing in the secondary. I'm just nervous about their pass rush, and I'm also nervous about their offensive line going into it. I could see them sneak away a couple of games. It's certainly going to help that a lot of their schedule, which is going to be the easiest in the AFC East since they're playing all these fourth-place teams as well, have the New England Patriots sitting at 5-12.
Wait, hold up, Dan. Did you just say the Patriots have the easiest schedule?
Yes, I did.
Dan, so Dan, according to strength of the schedule, the New England Patriots have the second hardest schedule in the NFL.
Well, never mind. 5-12, maybe 3-15. All right. Anyway, regardless, like I said, it's past my bedtime. Next up, Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, I do have them going 8-9, and this is not me being a hater, but this is for the exact same reason behind it. The trenches are a massive, massive concern for this team. Offensive line, their starters alone are a massive liability. And if anyone thinks that they're going to go through the entire season with a fully healthy offensive line is absolutely delusional. I really see this being a difficult time. Right now where the Miami Dolphins stand when it comes into it, yes, they have Waddle. Yes, they have Tyreek Hill. But outside of that depth, you do have OBJ on the PUP list, and you know for a fact he's probably going to pull a Will Fuller this year. Something along those lines, right? He's not going to be back in at least until week 6, week 7, maybe even later after the fact. Very concerned about their wide receiver depth outside of Hill and Waddle. If one of them goes down, watch out. It's going to be very difficult. I don't care how fast Tua ends up getting rid of the football. There's going to be struggles. I like your running backs, but I mean, honestly, are y'all only going to be running to the outside? Do you really think with the build of your running backs that you are going to be able to consistently run in between the tackles north and south? I think that it's going to be predictable, and I think defensive coordinators are going to eat that up after a while. On the defensive side of the ball, y'all's run defense, an equally massive liability for this team. Massive liability. Losing out on Christian Wilkins, losing out on a couple of your edge rushers that are still easing their way back into the season by itself. I have a feeling that what is going to be haunting you all year are teams running the ball down your throat. They're going to dominate time of possession. And then at the end of the day, you are going to have to rely on your quarterback being able to, by himself, put the team on his back and play a game of catch up going into it. I'm sorry. This is not a crazy take, but nobody here can name a signature game from Tua outside of the 70-point game against perhaps one of the worst teams in NFL history, the Denver Broncos last year. So the trenches, run defense, lack of depth practically everywhere, I see them going 8-9. Starting off relatively hot, but then that November-December schedule, which again, this is not complete, slander. This is not fairyland right here. Tua literally can't win a game over 40 degrees. He struggles against teams over 500, and you're having away games in frigid cold temperatures in Green Bay, in Cleveland, in New York. It's tough. It's hard. 8-9. Jets, 11-6. Love the defense. I do think Aaron Rodgers is going to play a full, healthy season going into it. Even if he couldn't, I would trust Tyrod to go out there and make some moves, especially with that 1-2 punch with Breece Hall. And then also at the exact same time with Braylon Allen, who I am surprisingly very, very high on. They addressed their trenches, solid depth on both sides. They've made the investment. Can they end up getting over? That curse that MetLife provides with the turf? It is what it is. And then when it comes down into the Buffalo Bills, have them winning the division at 12-5 this year. I have losses to the Jets Monday Night Football. I have losses to the Baltimore Ravens on week 4. I have losses to the Seattle Seahawks because the Buffalo Bills drop a stinker each and every single year. I have a loss against the Rams, and I have a loss against the Detroit Lions. Every other game, the Buffalo Bills are going to show up, and they are going to win. As far as defense is concerned, I always hear everyone talking about, oh, my God, like all of these departures. Micah Hyde, you have Jordan Poyer. Both of those guys haven't played a game together in the past 2 years more than 7 times. It's an absolute fact. Tre'Davious White was another name that everyone always brings up. Hasn't played for this team for more than 3 games in 2 years. Matt Milano was injured last year from week 5 all the way down into the season by itself. All of the key contributors in which made the Buffalo Bills 3rd in the entire NFL for points allowed are back. They are back. This defensive coaching staff is the least of my concerns. I understand that they're going to go through with it. Offensively, same exact thing. All of the contributors that made the Buffalo Bills offense what they were during their stride to the AFC East championship, all the key contributors, all of the identity of this offense, which was an offensive line, a solid run game, and James Cook. Now we add a Ray Davis, who has been absolutely killing it. You have Dalton Kincaid, and you have Khalil Shakir, who has been taking a massive step up front. That was the identity of this offense once Joe Brady ended up taking over. That was the identity. All of those key contributors are coming back right now. We have a strong offensive line. This team is going to steamroll. They're going to do very well. There's so many narratives around it. So anybody that's saying that we have a lot of departures from this team, the only people that have departed from this team are players that we already know how to play without. 12-5 Buffalo Bills. First seed in the AFC.
First seed in the AFC.
You're
doing
AFC,
so good there, bro. You're doing so good. You're
no,
better.
I'm just kidding. No. So I have us locking out the 3rd seed. Actually.
The 3rd seed. All right. I'll give it to you.
I'm just kidding. 3rd.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here goes the real take. The Patriots bring back a lot of their good players except Matthew Judon. They're still a competitive team. I don't know much about the current coach. We're going to witness it this year, but I feel like they're going to pick up where they left off and still be competitive. I think that once they get the young guy in there, and he will be in there at some point, they will win a few games. I got them as high as 7 games, and I also got them getting 3 games within the division, 2 against Buffalo and 1 against the Jets potentially. And y'all will see that I'm Nostradamus on that one. All right, so 7-10 for the Patriots, looking to continue to build their team and make it better over time. Buffalo Bills 9-8, ladies and gentlemen. This is being very optimistic for them. Okay, 9 wins. Let's just be honest, y'all. All this notion about everybody they lost, they can play without. Listen, you're not replacing Diggs. Y'all are going to understand that this league now has all they need on Josh Allen. He was trash for the first half of the season. He had to give up his body just to get a little bit of success on that offense in the second half of the season. And at the end of the day, the Buffalo Bills are going to struggle mightily this year. I'm telling you, it's not the same team. And then on top of it, these guys that they brought in, they're young. They got to develop. They got to get better. You have people out here are automatically acting like, oh, well, we got the young guys now, and they're going to ball out. They're going to be, Trey Whites and Jordan Poyers. They're going to be just as good, if not better than them. These guys got to develop, y'all. And they don't have a cakewalk schedule. They're going to take some L's, and they might get swept by the AFC South, and with the exception of the Colts, maybe. So Bill's going to have an impressive season going 9-8, because I really think they're going to win 7 games like the Patriots. But, I'm going to put some respect on the unit that's coming back. And I give them 9-8, above 500, just missing the playoffs, so they can start their rebuild. All right. Then the second seed. Let's just call it what it is. The Dolphins and the Jets are going to end up 11-6. The only reason we're going to own the tiebreaker is because we're going to sweep them like we always do. It's that simple.
Stop pretending like you do that every year.
See,
Richie, literally lying.
See, Richie, you're interrupting my time. You're
lying. You're making it seem like you sweep us every year when you don't.
Listen,
you swept us this past year.
Richie, Congrats. I had a dream that we swept y'all 4 years in a row. We only 1 year into it, Richie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, nice. So listen, y'all. The Jets, they're gonna be better. They're gonna be better. The defense is gonna continue to get better. I think this year the defense feels a little more motivated because they won't be punting all the time and living on the field forever. That defense is gonna be electric this year, y'all. So congratulations, Jets fans. Y'all gonna be led by the defense. But what's gonna hold them back from being the best team in the NFL and showing it? Aaron Rodgers in that offense, they're going to get off to a rough start. And when I say rough start, they ain't going to get it together to about week 7 or 8. By week 7, they'll be like 3-3. So they're going to come out the gate struggling on offense, but the defense will hold them down. Aaron Rodgers will make a few plays here and there. Then they'll hit the ground running, and they'll play great football for the rest of the way. But at the end of the day, that rough start is going to serve as a huge blow to why they can't have a home playoff game in the first round, why they're going on the road in the first round and getting bounced in the first round. But congratulations to the Jets fans, because you finally make the playoffs after 500,628 years or something like that. It took y'all forever. But the Miami Dolphins, man, let me tell y'all what's going to happen with the Dolphins. We're going to start the season 10-2. We're going to start the season 10-2.
You're
okay.
Screwed in the playoffs then.
We're going to start the season 10-2 with 5 games left. And in those 5 games, we might struggle and go 1-4. It's going to be against the Jets. It's going to be against the Jets. That one game going to be against the Jets. Okay. And the one before that. Yeah, whatever, Richie, whatever, because you're going to lose the week before that. But anyway, listen, the Dolphins are going 11-6, y'all. We're going to be very competitive. We're going to win some games, and we're finally going to have a few good, solid wins on our resume. Buffalo week 2, Buffalo week 10, whenever the other one is. December, the first week of December versus the Jets. We're going to beat the 49ers. We're going to have some quality wins on our resume, all right? And we're going to lose some games that we shouldn't lose. We're going to get beat up like the Titans, like we always do. Like, man, how we lose to the Titans? The Seattle or something like that. Like, how? But it's going to be all right, because we're going to balance that out with some quality wins. Tua Tagovailoa is about to take a whole new level this year. We talk about the improvisational skills, the ability to escape the pocket and throw off of the run. That's what we're going to be looking for him to do this year. That's what he's been working on, going through progressions, getting to that second and third read quickly, and delivering the football accurate as any quarterback. So look for that next level from Tua Tagovailoa, and look for Anthony Reaver to have this defense top 10 operating at the right clip. So 11-6. We win the division in the last week. The Jets already going to be 11-5. We're going to be 10. The Jets going to be 11-5 going into the last week. We're going to be 10-6 going into the last week. We win the division, and we going to win. And they're going to play their starters because they want home field advantage, and they want to win the division. And we're going to go on the road in 29-degree cold weather in MetLife, and we are going to dominate the Jets and bring out the broom, and we done swept them. And it's that simple. This is what's going to happen in the AFC East. And I think I was fair with everybody's prediction. I wasn't hating on Buffalo. I gave y'all a good win total. The Jets, I showed y'all some respect. You're going to come that close to winning the division. And the Patriots, man, I'm being optimistic. So y'all can't say I'm hating. I was being really fair about what's really going to happen.
Nah, you said dominate, bro. That's
hey, TD, have you ever thought that maybe you're a jinx? So right to the Miami Dolphins. Someone pointed it out that the TD jinx is in full effect.
It is. Well,
as long as y'all ain't winning Super Bowls, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
All right. Now let's see the list that's actually going to come true. Now, the standings I'm about to present to you folks
don't be lying to these people,
is about to be exactly what happens this season.
Let me see this blasphemy.
Respect. Wait. Never mind. You're crazy.
Bring down the 12. Bring down the 12.
You know, I'm not mad, Richie. I'm not mad at you, bro. I just don't understand how you that high on the Bills, but I ain't mad. No, I am mad at you. You got them on top of us.
They swept you like they will.
They're not going. Okay,
that was the tiebreaker right there. So
I ain't argue with you, Rich.
Starting off with last place, we have the New England Patriots. 6 wins. They're gonna be in a lot of games. Those 11 losses. They're gonna have some of those games where you leave the game feeling good, even though it's a loss. That's what you want to be in a rebuilding mode. New head coach, new quarterback. Can you be competitive? And those 6 wins, can a couple of those wins come from teams that are better than you guys? Can you sneak up on people? Is Drake May going to show some signs if he plays this season? And we shall see. But I think that the Patriots at 6 wins is fair. Now, getting into the top 3 dogs, okay? I think that this is the season where we have 3 representatives in the playoffs.
Wow.
I think that the Miami Dolphins, the Buffalo Bills, and the New York Jets will be in the playoffs this season. Now, starting off with the Miami Dolphins, listen, I think this should be the expectation from Dolphins fans is 11 wins. You absolutely have the roster to do so. If there's one thing I'm concerned about it's 100% going to be your offensive line. But based off of the offense that you guys present and just in terms of the speed on the outside and all the electrifying, run game opportunities I've seen from the Miami Dolphins, I think that they're going to start off really hot, like TD said, like 10-2. And they'll fizzle out and make the wild card and lose in the playoffs. That's my expectation for the Miami Dolphins. Tua in the offense is going to be electrifying. They're going to be red hot. They're going to be in first place, by the way, early on in the AFC East. And Tua's going to be looking like he's in MVP mode. And then he's going to fall down to earth. They're going to squeak into the 6th seed in the wild card. They're going to be swept by the Buffalo Bills as usual, which is why the Bills win the tiebreaker over them. I have the Bills at 11 wins, man. The Buffalo Bills are the reigning division champions. Okay? They have won this division 4 straight years, so they deserve their respect. In my opinion, I have them winning 11 games. I think that Josh Allen is going to have to put this team on his back in order for this to happen. This is me being a little optimistic about the Bills. I tried to really convince myself that they could figure this out, but I do have the Jets splitting with Buffalo in this specific scenario. I do have the Jets beating the Bills in MetLife and then losing to the Bills in Buffalo. And the New York Jets at 12-5. Woo! This is my expectation, man. This is my realistic expectation. I mean, when I say realistic, this is based off of what I see on paper with this Jets football team, based off of the roster that is assembled, and based off the defense that I've seen the last 2 seasons, winning 7 games with bottom barrel quarterback play the last 2 years, by the way. Robert Saleh has been the coach for this Jets football team for 3 years now. He's entering year 4. The first year was a nightmare. The last 2 years, Robert Saleh had abysmal quarterbacks, and they won 7 games, and that was all because of the elite defense. Those 7 wins all came from defense. So now you add in Aaron Rodgers in a completely revamped offensive line, which is the reason why I have the Jets winning 12 games. I mean, this Jets offensive line is the biggest reason why I'm optimistic about the season. Not to mention a healthy Aaron Rodgers right here. Of course, that's going to be the biggest game changer, mixed in with the defense that is only going to get better year 4 with Robert Saleh. So this is what I'm expecting from the New York Jets, is a 12-win season. Obviously, that's high expectations. This is something that I think that looking at this roster and the talent all across the team, it's now or never. And I'm looking at this where, I'm so sick and tired of being complacent, be like, yeah, I'm going to go into the season with modest expectations. I'm going to pick the Jets winning 9 or 10 games. Like, absolutely not. When I look at this team, and I'm a real Jets fan, I expect the most out of this team. There is no reason why Jets fans should not expect 12 wins. And if we win 11 games and make the playoffs, I'll still be happy. If we win 10 games and squeak in the wild card, I'll still be happy as long as we make a run in the playoffs. But when it comes to me being as objective as I genuinely can. I know you guys can call me delusional and biased. Don't give a crap. This is genuinely how I feel about my Jets based off of what I've seen throughout training camp, based off of a healthy Aaron Rodgers. And that's the biggest thing right here. If Rodgers plays 15 games this season, I think that we should be in the race for 11 to 12 wins. And am I being a little over the top of more excitement? Yeah, maybe I am. But at the end of the day, based off of everything that I've seen from this team up until this point, the defense being championship level caliber and the offense just trying to, steamroll with that offensive line with Garrett Wilson ready to take a jump, Breece Hall ready to be the workhorse that he is. I have this Jets team going 12-5 and winning the AFC East.
So is prediction. 12 wins the ceiling, just out of curiosity? Or is that like just your realistic middle?
Realistic middle.
So what's the ceiling?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what the ceiling is.
Stand on it, Rich. Stand on it.
You don't want to put a cap on it, bro. You don't want to put a cap on it. Hey, listen, I'll stand on it. I'm not afraid, by the way, to put myself out there on a limb and say that I have my Jets winning 12-5 because what happened last year was I can't even imagine how you guys would feel if you were put in that situation, number one. And I don't think anything can get worse than last year. This is why I feel this way. I don't have...
You don't think he can be worse than last year?
Absolutely not.
Really?
Unless he gets hurt in the first 3 snaps instead of the first 4. TD, your mic's muted, by the way. I don't think you realize...
That would be wild.
I don't think you realize what happened last year was the most traumatizing experience any fan base could ever endure.
It wasn't going to make no difference, Richie. That's what y'all believe.
A lot.
What do you mean that's what we believe, bro?
Darnold.
Listen, Richie, we got 20 people in the fantasy league so far, just so you know.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, we're halfway there. Again, if you want to join the Locker Fantasy League, follow the link that we dropped and download it. It is free just for today to get in that league. So take advantage of it. Richie, 12-5. I'm not mad that you feel that way. I just don't understand how you could even see higher in the Bills, though. Like, you don't see what I see, the collapse on the way?
With the Bills?
Yeah, like, what do they have? Josh Allen and who?
It's just more respect to, like, what they've done, and they still have the same coaching staff. They still got the same quarterback. What they did last year to end off the season was impressive. So it's just more like, I got to see it before I'm going to predict their downfall.
Oh, I'm just saying, man. I don't see it, Richie. I don't see the Bills having that kind of success. I feel like if they're over 500, max 9 wins. I mean, they're
the division champs. So,
but they made some drastic changes.
Even though I didn't pick them to win the division again, I'm picking the Jets. I just got to give them respect, man. They've owned this division for 4 straight years. They've owned this roundtable for 4 straight years. So I can't put them underneath. In third place. I mean, could it happen? I think it can. And Richie, what you're saying, TD, I hear you, by the way. I'm not
They've owned the round table while the Jets and the Dolphins have been rebuilding.
Oh, yeah? Because I'm pretty sure the Dolphins made the playoffs the past 2 years. Is that a rebuild?
While we've been rebuilding, we're officially built.
I don't know if it's worse. Bro, you are significantly worse. Your starters on the offensive line are absolute bums. Your second and third string, bro, are a liability. What makes you believe that your offensive line is not going to crumble your season this year? That's a genuine question.
They're not, Dan. We got a game.
Genuine question. You lost Christian Wilkins. You have no pass rush, bro.
We got a game plan for that.
Teams are going to be eating you alive. It's
when
not even going to be close.
When you rebuild, too, you're rebuilding with younger players.
Here's the deal. Here's the difference. Here's the difference between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. The biggest difference is that all of our key contributors that helped us finish 3rd in overall defense points allowed last year, all of our starters on offense that made the team great last year are back. We have the core. You lost your core. You lost so many core players, specifically in the trenches, the most important thing on the face of the planet.
Here's the piece.
That's why you're setting yourself up for disappointment, TD.
No. I'm not.
This team is going to go out and go 9-8. You're hoping that this is the beginning of the demise, my friend. But I have to tell you, I am serious about this, and I really hope that eventually you'll accept it. But the second that Josh Allen is off of the Buffalo Bills will be the time when the demise truly begins. As long as Josh Allen is under center, TD, this team will never win less than double-digit wins. Ever.
Dan, why do you lie to people and be disingenuous? Let me educate.
I'm not being disingenuous, man.
Let me educate.
Pulling this out. You're acting like I'm lying. Like
no,
I have
because
base this off of. Like
those are true lies and false facts. And let me explain it to you.
It is not a false fact at all.
Because it is true that what you did at the end of the season is quote unquote impressive.
Yes.
But it's a true lie, because what you don't want to tell the people is the only reason you went on a run is because you played almost like out of your last 6 games, 5 of them were bums. They were some of the weakest teams in the league.
That is not the case, because you were trolling me once we
Name
went
the teams.
Saying
Name
that we had
the
an
teams.
absolute gauntlet.
Name the teams.
We had a gauntlet. Well, okay. Well, you're right. We did play the Miami Dolphins last game of the season.
That was the only good team you played, and we were banged up.
Dallas Cowboys.
They were trash too.
No, not at all. They were still a very hot
We
team.
beat them. We beat them.
Dallas Cowboys after we broke their soul.
We beat them.
This Dallas Cowboys team barely. First off, and Tua had one of the most horrendous performances ever.
Oh no!
Horrendous performances ever. Everyone on this table was sitting here telling me there's no way that
name the rest of the games, Dan. Name the rest of the games.
Dude, listen, I know what you're trying to do.
Name the rest of the games to the people, Dan. You almost there.
Oh, we had the New York Jets. We had the New York Jets, one of the best defenses on the face of the planet.
Oh, stop it. Stop. You know they weren't worth nothing last year. Stop it. Dude, y'all had an easy little cakewalk to the playoffs.
At the end of the day, TD, listen, man. Like I said at the beginning of this stream, I have zero sympathy for you on week 3 when we win again. When I look up on top again, and I'm correct, the curse of Dan Mitchell is in. All right?
Dan, y'all win the division.
This division at the end of the day.
Y'all win the division this year, and y'all sweep the Dolphins this year. I'll never in my life bad talk the Buffalo Bills again. Ever.
You lie to yourself.
I ain't lying, Richie. I ain't lying. Because it ain't happening this year, Richie. That's how convicted I am. I wouldn't say a negative word ever again about the Buffalo Bills.
That is a lie.
It's not a lie, because it's not going to happen either. Mm-hmm. That's how confident I am.
All right. I mean,
all right.
Make it interesting.
TD, you're so confident?
I think we could make this interesting.
Why don't you put your money where your mouth is?
Because maybe it is.
On BetUS Sportsbook, the official sportsbook sponsor of the AFC East Roundtable, has some interesting bets that you guys can check out. As you all know, you guys know BetUS by now. If you haven't opened up your account, please do us a favor by simply clicking the link in the description, folks, to sign up for BetUS. Let's look at the early week 1 odds right now, because I want to see this one right here. So the Dolphins are 3-point favorites.
That's what we do.
With a 49-point spread. I don't know, man. I don't know. 3 points at home.
+3.
You're taking the Jaguars +3.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, are there future bets, TD, with these Dolphins that you're so confident? And you know what? NFL season stat leaders. Oh, look, Josh Allen, the leader to be interceptions leader.
Oh my
where's the passing yards leader? Passing touchdown, receiving touchdowns, receptions, team sacks. There it is. NFL regular season passing leaders, Tua at +800. TD, do you have Tua leading the NFL in passing yards again? Those odds are at +800.
No, I didn't put him leading the league in passing yards because I think Patrick Mahomes is going to throw for 5,500 yards.
What the?
Well, he is the favorite at +500. The New York Jets are tied with the Chiefs for the most team sacks, which is a cool.
With the Chiefs?
Receptions leader. You know what? This is an interesting one. Garrett Wilson is the 6th odds at plus 1,200, which is interesting because one thing I know is that Aaron Rodgers is going to give Garrett Wilson the ball. The volume is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, but how many games?
Yeah, but y'all are also going to rely heavily on your run game. So
want to keep doing that, TD?
Well, I'm just saying you got to factor in Tyrod Taylor too.
Okay, Skylar Thompson going to play half the season.
Hey, we might have a shot.
We got a better shot with Tyrod than you guys do with Skylar.
No,
I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Then how come you still make excuses when we beat you guys 40-17? No, we had Skylar Thompson out there. The next Tom Brady.
First of all, we never go back past the year when we talking football, Richie. And you just broke the rule. You went back so far to recall a time.
No, because we're talking about Skylar Thompson, and now all of a sudden you guys are obsessed with him all over again. When I remember in that game, we beat you guys, and all I heard was, Skylar Thompson is the quarterback. He's trash. He's trash. No, give me a break. And guys, put your money where your mouth is, Dolphins fans. So sick of you guys not actually doing it. You get 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits on here on BetUS Sportsbook. So put your money where your mouth is and bet on your Dolphins to do what you think they're going to do if you think you're going to win the division. Because, by the way, Dolphins fans, the NFL, the AFC East odds are out. We talked about it already at the top of the show. And BetUS, we just gave you guys our standing predictions. BetUS has the Dolphins in 3rd place.
Yeah, they giving out money then.
3rd place, they got him in. 3rd.
They giving out money.
Behind the Buffalo Bills, by the way.
Yeah, giving out money for Dolphins.
So if you guys feel like you have that much confidence, plus 200 to win the division, it's pretty good odds. Pretty good odds. Plus 200. You put $50 on it, you went over $100, around $100. So definitely go check out BetUS, folks, if you did not already. The #1 online sportsbook on the face of the planet. Big time shout out to BetUS. Kevin, put your money in your mouth. Let's see it. NFL Refs says, best thing for this channel would be Pat somehow winning the division. We see Dan, TD, and Richie all melting down, and the views would skyrocket.
Yep. Yeah. Yep, I've been coming on here with my 6 rings.
That would be some wild stuff.
That would be crazy. Richie, who popped champagne for 10 wins last year on your multiple channels? You cried about being always eliminated before December. # Go Bills. Still don't understand the pop champagne for 10 wins comment because the Jets have not won 10 games since 2015, and I was very upset after winning 10 wins because we missed the playoffs. So still don't understand what you're saying here with this take, but good try again. Neil with the $5 says, with the strength of schedule, improvement on offensive line, and Rodgers being solid equals 12 wins. Fins will get like 10 to 11. You think May starts week 5. And thank you, Neil, for giving us some respect to our offensive line because I agree. We shall see. DF Forever. Just want to thank all 4 of these guys for what they do on the show. Been a mod since day 1. TD for a long time. Richie, 2 years. Respect. DF Forever.
Nice.
Thank you so much, brother.
Dwayne, you the man.
DF Forever, man.
DF Forever.
What a beast. I miss this guy. He hasn't called in a minute. Nicholas with the $2. Dolphins 11-6. Bills 11-6. Jets 10-7. Patriots 5-12.
Interesting.
I can respect
if
that.
If are 5-12, then it's because May is not taking over till half the season or later.
LaVilla, TD loves to gaslight. # Go Jets. Yes, sir.
LaVilla, you'll see.
Glenn, $10. Every year the Roundtable has voted Miami has the worst line in the division, but with McDaniels, they have the best line in the division. Give respect to Miami's coaching staff.
This is true, Richie. This is true. Every year we've had the best line, yet we got the worst line. Because yours could never stay healthy. The Bills were always worse than they thought they would be, and we don't pay attention to the Patriots no more.
Well, let's not just act like I've been hyping up this Jets offensive line every year. Every year I have question marks. Besides this year, This is the only time I'm confident in our O-line, to be honest. So you got a point, though. The Dolphins do have a good offensive line last year from a run game perspective, and then Tua gets rid of the ball fast from a pass perspective, which helps out the analytics. DD says, "What's up, fools? What's up with the Patreon deal?"
Oh,
Dan, take it over.
All right, guys. Tonight we're bringing back Patreons, and starting at the beginning of the season, we're still going to be having our individual show when it comes into it. However, before we start that show on week 1, what's going to happen is that we are opening the link for you guys to be able to call in. Now, the thing is that this week and this week only, it's $10. So if you want an opportunity to what's about to happen, you're seeing people come on the show to talk to us. Rather than us giving you 2 minutes, it's going to be much longer. We're going to be able to hear your takes, have debates, etc. We're super excited about doing this. But if you want to be a part of it now, $10. All right. Patreon link is in the description. Sign up, get going with it. But then starting the week of, and trust me, there's going to be a lot of you that are going to want to hop on after week 2, week 3, whatever. It's going to be $25 to get in. Okay, so everyone that signs up for the 10 right now is going to be grandfathered. The second that is over with, it's only going to be 25. And anybody that just signs up for the 10 tonight, but then cancels it, next time you have to come up, it's $25. So just to give you guys the idea, it's $10 tonight, Patreon. If you want an opportunity of calling in, giving us your takes during that show coming up, sign up right damn now. You the man.
This will be the last chance to grandfather into it. $10 tonight. And after that,
$10.
We have to limit it after that so that we don't have like 500 people for a show and it's like we can't handle it. So that's what the new thing for Patreon is going to be, dedicated show once a week.
Izzy says, ha 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 ha. TD is delusional. Bills sweep Miami.
Yep.
Northeastern Railroads, $20. Thank you so much, man. The super chat is so generous. All the super chats tonight. We have 68 of them. Wow. Pasta fan here. I needed to make or of 2 points.
I think he meant Pat's fan here.
A Patriots fan. Oh, I thought it was a big pasta fan. I love pasta. Was why does May need to start? Ye didn't start her Fitzpatrick right away. Rodgers didn't start right away. Like, let May grow. Top hating on him. He has high potential. So I think the whole debate is, should he start Drake May right now or let him sit and learn behind Jacoby Brissett for a few weeks or even the whole season?
Yeah, you let him sit. We've talked about this. I mean, why throw him into the fire if you don't need to? I mean, are the Patriots built enough around Drake May right now to truly, if you threw him in week 1, be this team that's going and winning 11, 12 double-digit games? No, probably not. So you're thinking about the next 10 years. You're not thinking about the next 10 months. Teams who think about the next 10 months, they're not teams that are consistently effective, teams that are consistently good. The Patriots want to be consistently good. They want to be in the running every single year. And even if that means being a 4-3, 2-win team this upcoming season, as long as you're building it right. And again, I said the Patriots' successful season is not 6 wins, 7 wins, playoffs, Super Bowl. This upcoming season, if you leave finding out, wow, you hit on the quarterback position and you have a future at the most important position in football for at least the next 10 years, this is a successful season. There's no reason to throw Drake May out there into the fire until he is 120% ready.
I agree. Joshua Richardson, $5. Sorry, TD. Y'all line is trash. 2 at first free will be covered. The Dolphins are the most overrated team in the AFC. Last year was the best chance. Go Bills. Last year was your chance, man.
It was a shot.
That was your chance, dude.
No, it wasn't. No,
are you kidding, bro? You're in first place all season, and you even had a game to beat the Bills, and you win the division. You couldn't do it.
We have a better chance this year.
JM with the $5. TD and Lowski have something in common. They be on the same type of drugs. Don't believe in the mainstream media. Bill's still gonna be nice.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm drug free.
Yeah, sir. And then you go on your takes and you make us question that. Kevin, here is the real record prediction. 12-5 Miami. Jets 9-8. Bills 9-8. Pats 4-13. Facts. Beat Tua first, Richie. 5-0 versus the Jets.
Thank you.
Well, Aaron Rodgers beat Tua 2 years ago.
He got a concussion. Tua was winning that game.
Rodgers had a broken thumb on his throwing hand that game.
Which one worse, Richie?
I think you're broken. The hand that you throw the football with, it's broken and still beating you.
Because he was throwing the ball just fine. Tua couldn't even think right. He couldn't even see right.
Stay healthy then.
You can play through one of those now.
That sounds like a Tua problem. Tua 5-0 versus Jets. The Jets beat our third string QB 2 years ago. You can't beat Tua in Miami, Richie. You never will. See, this is the. Oh, thank you so much, Kevin. Kevin, why don't you go to those 5 wins and tell me the quarterbacks you beat?
Man, a win is a win, Richie.
Okay, then why did you just say you beat our third string QB 2 years ago? This is the perfect example of the hypocrisy of Dolphins fans.
He was
like so perfect. This super chat is brilliant because it is exactly what I've been talking about. We beat you with Skylar Thompson, and you guys cry about it. You had Skylar Thompson. Do you want me to list the quarterbacks you beat with those 5 wins? Like, congratulations. You beat Tim Boyle. You beat our terrible quarterback of Zach Wilson. You beat all these terrible bums. Like, congrats. Beat us with Rodgers and then talk. Gosh. Like, this is the exact example of the hypocrisy of Dolphins fans. That's hilarious.
Richie, we tried to beat you with Rodgers last year, and he didn't show up.
Hey, bro. We tried to beat you with Tua 2 years ago. He didn't show up either.
See, you're reaching too far in the past, Richie.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, you have 5 wins against us with our quarterbacks being atrocious, okay? With Rodgers healthy, it would have been a different conversation, so we'll see this year.
This year will settle.
The hypocrisy of Dolphins fans lives on. Glenn, $20. I do not understand you have the Bills sweeping Miami because Bills always beat Miami. Explain to me why you don't have Miami sweeping Jets, even though Miami always sweeps Jets. Tua never lost to Jets. Glenn, you swept us last year. You did not sweep us the year prior. Stop pretending that you did. Number one, you don't understand the Bills sweeping Miami. Dan, how many years in a row have the Bills swept Miami?
We are 11-2 in the past 13 matchups.
Wow. That's why I have the Bills sweeping Miami, Glenn. And the reason why I have the Jets sweeping the Dolphins is because we'll actually have a real quarterback under center this time, not the other 5 times that Tua beat our terrible quarterback. It's that simple. Miami will demolish Bills 35-17 week 2.
Yep. Watch.
Professionally certified hater says TD just said the Dolphins going to win it all because Tua's going to go through all his reads in his 6th year.
5th year.
They just extended him. Thank you for saying this because when TD was talking about the Dolphins, that's when I started cracking up laughing. When he said what Tua's about to start doing, I'm like, now he's going to start doing it.
Dude, listen, man. There's a certain
better late than never.
Like, there is a certain point, like when a quarterback hits a wall of his overall development, and if Tua struggles getting past his first read now into year 5, it's never going to happen, TD.
Don't tell me that if y'all around here riding for Baker Mayfield and Geno Smith. So don't tell me that. Y'all are two gentlemen that are out here riding for Baker Mayfield and Geno Smith. So don't call me out on hypocrisy. That's hypocrisy.
What's hypocrisy?
Tua can very well have an electric season and reach another level this year in year 5, but y'all giving Geno Smith and Baker Mayfield praise for doing it late.
Oh yeah, congrats. Tua's gonna have a Geno Smith and Baker season. Okay,
better, Richie.
Yeah. You're right. Tua's gonna do what Baker Mayfield and Geno did. Congratulations on that. Kaz with the $5 super chat. Don't listen to Dolphins fans. They can't even sell out their own stadium. They're so fickle. I live in Florida. I can't even watch a game on TV.
It's gonna be a Bills home game week 2. It's gonna be beautiful.
I mean, it is true, bro. Where are the Dolphins?
It's true, TD. There's going to be more Bills fans in the stadium.
Thank you, Kaz, for the super chat, man. And shout out to you supporting the Jets down there in Florida. Bills Mafioso has become a new member. Shout out to Bills Mafioso for joining the AFC East Roundtable membership program. And then our last super chat for now is the Wayne D Experience. No, we beat your elite defense, Richie. Fins up.
Thank you.
You beat our elite defense because we had zero offense to do anything. Our 7 wins this last season came from our defense winning those games. It is impossible to ask, I don't care how good your defense is, to win enough games to make the playoffs when you have a putrid bottom barrel offense. It's that simple. I mean, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but it's that simple. All right, let's get into the Patreon members. Dan, you want to put that thing full screen?
Yes,
and we'll get him in. Click the little full screen tab on the little 2-minute timer.
Thank you, sir.
And let's get our first caller in the house, LaSalle.
What's good, guys?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing fantastic. I just want to go behind what I said 2 weeks ago. TD, you need to stop talking about the Bills, and also, Richie, you should say this. Say it's about those times where you faced the Dolphins. All of the touchdowns that you got from those wins came from your defense. The pick sixes,
Literally.
the fumble sixes, that's what's been happening. Besides that, you guys have not been scoring touchdowns. Actually, most of our points, the point that we got came from Tua. The pick six, that Michael Carter had.
Two of them. Brandon Eccles. Two.
Brian Eccles. So yeah.
And Tua threw it, LaSalle. Tua threw the ball.
Yeah.
Tua threw 2 pick sixes against the Jets.
I'm talking about the time.
Yes.
Time Tua did.
But he owns us, LaSalle. Don't say that. Tua owns the Jets.
LaSalle, what was the outcome of those games? Can you tell the people?
We won because we have a horrible offense. Okay. And
LaSalle, the people are asking for it.
Okay. I think that's actually wrong. But also, again, I'm going to go behind it. Stop talking about the Bills. You will go get and sleep by them. I don't want to hear you talking about the Bills. The Bills are going to probably win. And also, I was trying to say this prediction for you, Kobe. The Dolphins, the Patriots will go to the Super Bowl again before the Dolphins even get to the Super Bowl. Before you even win a playoff game.
Now you talking crazy, LaSalle. Stop.
Nope. I'm not talking crazy. That's what I told you last time. That's what I told you last time, actually. But I said that the Patriots will probably do the rebuild a whole lot sooner, and they're going to start winning again because all of us didn't capitalize on this time. It's all about it's gonna happen right now. It's gonna happen in our time period.
Wow. LaSalle out here with the tunes. What a take.
So is that song at a remix right now? Because I didn't hear those drums in there before. Is that a new rendition of the LaSalle song?
No reason.
Oh, this is
Hey,
the LaSalle
listen, say
song.
that there's any musicians that are in this chat right now.
I played the wrong LaSalle track, bro. This is the LaSalle track.
Write some lyrics over the LaSalle
Miami
song.
Dolphins.
Record it.
Super Bowl.
And just the LaSalle song with lyrics over the
Yeah.
That would be great.
Super Bowl Dolphins gonna win today. Super Bowl Dolphins every way. Yeah.
He talks about LaSalle, bro.
Hey. Super Bowl Dolphins every day. We gonna win each and every way. Yeah.
Oh, man. My ears are not bleeding. I promise you that.
Oh,
all right.
Man. See, I usually make y'all pay for them tracks, man. Y'all getting them free on the round table.
We got Anthony up next.
Hey.
What up, man?
I'll tell you what. We're going to put the play where the play is, put the money where the play is in week 2. If the Dolphins beat the Buffalo Bills, I will tell you, TD, that you're for real. The Dolphins are for real. Tua's not trash as we think he is.
That's right.
But you guys got to beat the Bills first.
It's going to happen week 2, bro. It's going
We'll see. We will see. I don't think it's going to happen. I think you guys are going to get
so
again
scared
by
of that
Buffalo.
game, bro. TD's so scared.
Dude, I'm telling you. Josh Allen is 11-2 against the Miami Dolphins. It's okay, though. It's okay. You can hope.
This year.
We can see. But you know what? We'll put the play where it is, right? Week 2. I think I like Richie's I like his prediction. But I think the only way that's going to happen is if Buffalo loses to the Patriots. That's what I can see.
Yeah.
So and you know what? I don't see Dolphins winning no more than 10 games this year. That's just my opinion. Maybe 11. They might get one more.
Get your eyes if you can't see it.
We'll see what happens. But I don't know. We'll just see. We'll see in week 2. And then week 3, I'll come on and we get our butts beat. I'll say you were right.
I like
you have my word on that. You have my word on that.
All right.
Give your word.
Make sure you come through too.
Oh, I will.
Thanks, Anthony.
Hey, you guys have a good one, man. I don't know what else to say. I think we said enough.
You're
all
the
I
most
know
respectful
is,
caller there is, Anthony. I mean,
well, you know, it's just all about what happens in week 2.
Spread
true
the love,
that.
bro. Spread
Shout
the love.
out to Anthony.
Shout out to Anthony.
What a guy.
Wait. Anthony reps what team again?
The Buffalo Bills, man.
You see, Bills fans, why y'all can't just be humble like Anthony, Andy, and the rest of y'all? Why can't y'all, Izzy? Why can't y'all just be humble? Oh, he
Daddy.
What's up, guys?
You can't call out Andy and not expect him to be next, TD. Come on.
That was perfect timing.
I
TD,
manually
all I'm going to
clicked
say
you.
is when we beat you in week 2,
Lies.
I just want you to go on your stream. I don't need you to yell. I don't need you to scream. I just want you to go, you know what? Happy birthday, Andy.
Happy birthday.
And then that's it. Just
Is that gonna
It
be
is
your
on Andy's
birthday?
birthday.
There's
You
nothing
really
to say.
think the Bills are going to lose on Andy's birthday? Give me a break. Come on.
It's on your birthday, Andy?
September 12th is my birthday, yeah.
Better had a worst birthday you ever had in your life.
I ain't had a worse birthday in a long time. Buffalo always wins on my birthday and around my birthday. So
don't worry, it's coming.
Good luck.
No gifts for you.
Andy's birthday, man. It's going to be a giant dub.
Damn, dude. Now that I know it's Andy's birthday, I might put the house on the Bills money line.
You better, dude. I mean, you better already.
All right, all y'all gonna be losing.
The only one that's gonna lose is you.
No, Andy, I think y'all really, really scared of the Dolphins this year because y'all coming out in droves trying to defend yourself.
I have never been afraid of the Dolphins, nor will I.
Andy, the perfect guy to be here, Andy. I got a question for you.
Sure.
Why your quarterback so overrated?
He's not. People are jealous.
Old players in the NFL jealous now?
They don't make. I guarantee a lot of them don't make the money he does.
Well, Tua make more than him. Does that make Tua better?
No.
All right, yeah, dude. You are.
There's a reason. There's a reason Tua got one less vote than Josh. We all know why.
No. I get that. But I'm just saying his peers said he was overrated. And this is where Bills fans need to humble themselves and understand he may be a weapon, but he's a detriment to your team.
He is the weapon. That's why he's had more touchdowns than anybody else.
You know what's funny?
4-year span.
See, Josh Allen is the epitome of, he dug us out of a hole. Nobody told him to dig it in the first place. See, that's what y'all don't understand. He got us out of the hole. Who dug the hole? What up, Izzy? They don't understand us, Izzy.
Yeah, well, I don't understand you either, so it's okay.
Yeah, you get him, Izzy.
This is crazy. I'm doing pretty good. This is crazy, but it's football season, baby. Everybody's 0-0, so everybody's confident in their squads. Everybody's hoping that that they're going to make the playoffs and that they're going to make some noise. Really, in the AFC East, no one's really made that much noise in the playoffs. We've won a few games in the playoffs, but it is what it is. Well, I know the Dolphins haven't in almost 25 years, so that's cool. Always love to rub that in, but it's a brand new season, and I'm here for it. Like, I can't wait to see what my Bills look like with a team that is comprised of players that are unconventional to a roster. Like, everybody's different. Like, Curtis Samuel's different than Khalil Shakir, than Keon Coleman, than Mac Hollins, than Kincaid. Like, they're all different guys, so they'll be used in different ways. And by the way, I just beat the Ravens in Madden, so fuck them too. Just made that bum quit. Anyways, yeah, it's going to be an exciting season. I think that the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Jets are going to be really close. I think that one game separates all three of these teams. You'll see 2 12-5 teams, 2 11-6 teams. You'll see 2 10-7 teams. Somewhere around there is going to be where it's at. The sweet spot for these three teams, I believe, is 10 to 13 wins. And I see my Bills coming out on top of the division because that's what they've been doing. And Josh Allen won 10 games with Cole Beasley and John Brown as his number 1 and number 2 receivers without a really good tight end, without a really good running back. Now he's got good running backs. Now he's got an offensive line that can run block, 4 running backs. Now he's got a offensive coordinator who's going to call run plays, balancing the offense out. So that way Josh Allen doesn't have to carry the whole damn team. And it's going to be a real interesting season to see what the Bills morph into. We know the Dolphins are going to be, the Jets are going to be interesting too. So we'll see what happens this year. Go Bills.
Go Bills, Izzy.
Go Bills.
Izzy standing on business, hoping that it's the same story the last 4 years. With the Bills, at least.
Go Bills.
We shall see. Shout out to Izzy, man. We appreciate all the super chats and your consistent support, bro. Big time shout out to you.
Your fan bases should be nice
to day
me.
One, bro.
You know why? Y'all fan base should be nice to me because the Patriots aren't going to be good, right? So, like, realistically, who am I going to be rooting for in the division other than the Patriots? Y'all should be competing for me right now. Y'all
Kobe, you haven't noticed that Dolphin fans have been nice to Patriots fans lately?
I don't know, because y'all on the Patriots roundtable be coming in too. Like, if anything, right now the Bills might be the leaders. Actually,
we're nice to y'all because I think that the Bills fans and Jets fans they're mean to Patriots fans still because they know y'all still a threat to them.
All right, let's get to the next caller. Nonsense. DF Forever is back. What's up, man?
What is new?
What is new with you, man?
We missed you. It's been a while.
All right. First and foremost, as always, I give all our hosts respect. Second thing is I don't name call. I state facts.
Thank you, sir.
Any one of these three teams, by the time it's said and done, the Jets, the Bills, the Dolphins could end up first by the time this whole thing's over for various reasons. I'm going to go through this real quick. The Bills. Diggs hasn't been doing great at all the last year. Let's face facts. Kincaid is our number one wide receiver. But unless our wide receivers step up, we could be in a little bit of trouble. You admitted yourself on your own line stream. Let's face facts. You don't know how your offensive line's going to be, right? Right, man?
Yeah, I do.
You don't know. You don't know, right?
They're going to struggle.
So your team could either do really well or, like many expect, your offensive line is going to struggle a lot, and that's going to cost you games. People are going to be on your quarterback a little bit more for one reads. Richie, protocol has changed, my friend. All about mobile quarterbacks now. And I'm sorry, Rodgers isn't mobile anymore. I don't hope for any quarterback to get hurt. But we'll see the longevity of your quarterback.
Ball out quick, yeah.
Better.
Told you, Richie.
Ball out quick.
On your channel a couple times. I pay lots of respect to you. But again, it's all about respect. It's not about name calling. It's about keeping it about football. And even our hosts here, let's just remember that. Keep it about football, not about anything else. Keep it about respect. Drop the mic. I'm out.
DF forever. DF forever, man. Yeah. Guys, literally what he just preached. Respect.
Yeah.
Let's respect each other.
Yeah,
and 100%. Respect goes a long way in this world, beyond this channel, beyond YouTube, beyond football, beyond it all. So big time shout out to my boy, DF Forever. All right, big time shout out to my boy. That was awesome. So Owen, he just became a member, Owen, and he is trying to get on the show, but this is for the Patreon members. Owen, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. If you want to get on this show, you're going to have to click the link in the description and sign up for the Patreon. And then when you sign up for the Patreon, you'll have the link to access the call-in show. So we appreciate you big time. Kevin Lee says, hey, guys, I'll be at Miami Jets meetup in Miami. Can't wait to meet you guys and watch another 30-0 Miami win. Let's go, Kevin. Cannot wait to meet you there, bro.
I can't.
Let's go, Kevin. Kevin Lee has been part of this roundtable journey, it feels like, from the beginning. I mean, you always have those familiar faces, or familiar names, rather. Izzy, I said nothing about the Pats. Complete mystery.
It's true.
It is a mystery.
It really is.
Let's get Mr. Glenn himself in the building.
Glenn!
Hello, y'all. How y'all doing?
Hey, Glenn.
How's things tonight?
Awesome.
Hey, Dan, you make fun of this. you may say about that defensive line and how people don't run against it. You need to put some respect on Calais Campbell. I ain't saying he don't bring one, but you know what he is that Wilkins wasn't?
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Calais Campbell is a strong leader. He's probably one of Miami's strongest leaders right now. And he still can play. You better put some respect. It ain't like people don't just run up and down like you think. And teams don't run up and down when you're down 35-7 anyway. Like Buffalo will be. Miami won't have to worry about your game. We'll just have to intercept Josh Allen's ball. Now, hey, and that's something else. The Miami Tua says the number 2 overrated, but to be overrated, that means you had to be rated. You had to be rated now.
True.
So they must be thinking he's rated real high to give him that thing. Now, Richie, come on stop talking about Aaron Rodgers and his broke thumb. Before he broke his thumb, he was sucking just as bad as he did after he broke his thumb. And then how long do you think a broke thumb takes to heal? 6 weeks at the most. He broke that in week 5. Week 12, he was fine, but they still use that as an excuse.
Still beat Tua in Miami. Oh, but he's concussed.
Week 12, but hey, and that was the Packers beat Miami. That was not the Jets that beat Miami. Miami has the same record against the Jets as Buffalo has against Miami.
But you know what quarterback beat you, Glenn? It's that quote-unquote washed-up QB you guys are holding on to.
That was still, hey, just because we bring a player in don't automatically say you beat a player.
Thank you.
Man, you have to get off on that Aaron Rodgers Packers. That was with the Packers, not with the Jets. He is 0-0-0. He is 0-17 with the Jets.
It's TD the one that's holding on to that season that he's washed up, bro. Not me, Glenn. I promise you that.
He 0-1. He played 4 play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's 0-1 with the Jets.
Right, he's 0-1 with the Jets. Right. I mean, you just can't accept the reality that Aaron Rodgers owns Tua. It's just that simple.
Stop. Oh,
is that a regular in your live streams, Reggie?
Oh, dude, every single live show. Live. I love him.
Shout out to Glenn for the
everything
support.
that I say, he goes against in my chat.
He's really he's really good at getting under my skin. I would say he's probably the best that gets to me. Right?
100%,
really
dude.
Good. I'm really good at normally, so ignoring trolls, but his troll level is D1. He's a D1 troller, man.
He knows exactly what to say, and then I
he knows exactly what to say to get under my skin, man. He's
Josh Allen don't get under your skin every time he throw a pick.
Mutt Viles.
What's up, dude?
The second to last caller.
First off, gentlemen, congratulations on 15,000 subs. Roll to 20K.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Let's keep this thing going.
Thank you for the support since day one, bro.
Now, with the little pleasantries out, the only thing I need to say, though, with Kobe, nothing against you.
Nothing against me.
Is that you're the only one out of all 4 y'all that can talk, because at least you are alive to see your rings.
Yes,
all of us, the rest of us here, weren't even a thing. We had to go back and watch VHS tapes of it. That's the first thing. So I don't want to hear TD talking about his Dolphins Super Bowls. Dan doesn't know what a Super Bowl is yet.
Come on, man.
But it's the same thing with us, though. We haven't won since '69. So we got to come out. And that's all you're saying, too, is shut up. Let's go. And us as a fan base, we can have the hype to go to the Super Bowl, but we got to show it off on the field. That's it.
That's all I said. Oh, my God. Somebody gets it. It's not
it already.
It's literally
Some of us are great, though. I love the passion of my team. I love the passion of my fan base. But I told y'all back in July, though, what I think, though, with our division rankings, that we're going 11-6, Bills 10-7, Patriots 8-9, Dolphins 7-10. I told y'all this already.
Respect.
But, and I'm sticking with it. I'm still sticking with it.
Ridiculous.
Thank you, my Viles.
Bro, you still think it's ridiculous, TD?
You know ball, bro.
You keep wishing all this Rodgers stuff though going down though with him getting hurt. You need to watch yourself because Tua is more injury prone than Rodgers.
Swept.
And you know it. You know he's more injury prone.
My quarterback played 18 games last year.
Last time I checked, we in 2024.
Yeah, good luck with trying to do that again.
Last
we in
time I checked,
2024.
my
You talking about
quarterback played
2023?
18
Like
games.
us talking about 2022.
Your quarterback
being
played 4 plays, man. And his highlight of the season was running the American flag.
Mudfiles, let TD say this because he's just digging himself into a hole, bro. Because the fact that he's gloating of his QB staying healthy and ours getting hurt in 4 plays, Dolphins fans, you better hope what happens to the. I'll stop there because TD is
a real bitch. I'll tell you that right
yeah,
now.
bro.
Really,
he is
really
manifesting something,
Y'all
bro.
Y'all
Mudfiles,
wish.
appreciate you, brother. Bro, TD, keep saying these things. For the benefit of all people in the division.
I didn't say nothing wrong. I just made it clear. My quarterback played 18 games last year. Yours played 4 plays.
Keep saying it, please. Northeastern Railroad to the $20 super chat. Josh Allen's the only one I fear. He's kind of owned my Patriots lately. I want Rodgers healthy. Football's better with him healthy. I just needed to see the Jets prove it first. Colby, I don't start May behind this offensive line. And yeah, man, we all want Aaron Rodgers healthy. I think the whole division would rather to see Aaron Rodgers healthy and see what this Jets team looks like because the whole unknown has been eating me alive since he went down last year, which is ridiculous. So I agree.
Yeah, 100% too. And what I will say is, like, I agree. Now, we beat the Buffalo Bills last year. I think the Patriots could do it again this upcoming season and just, beat the Bills maybe early on, maybe that first matchup and kind of give them one of those first losses. But it's still the team or the quarterback, I should say, rather, that fears me the most in this division is definitely Josh Allen. I mean, that's not to disrespect Rodgers. That's just not to
scares. No
Tua,
one's scared of Tua, bro.
The quarterback that scares me the most easily is Josh Allen because that guy can ball out. He has the arm strength. He has the mobility. The problem is it's a question mark on a week-to-week basis how locked in he's going to be with his turnover. So it's really not a debate. Josh Allen is easily the quarterback that you are scared of the most as a Patriot.
It's not even a debate.
Richie, you coping. That's all it is because you can't beat
the other thing that I will say to that comment too is that yes, do not play Drake May week 1 against the Bengals, against Trey Hendrickson. But don't worry, buddy. I promise you that's not going to happen. Tomorrow, we are supposed to hear who the official starting quarterback is for the Patriots, and it is going to be Jacoby Brissett. But the week that I think Drake May is going to come in, it's going to be week 5. I think he's starting sooner rather than later. Gerard Mayo literally said himself after that 3rd preseason game that the better quarterback is Drake May, and that Drake May has outperformed Jacoby Brissett. So I think he's going to start sooner rather than later.
Drake May, midway through the season. We shall see. Izzy, we play the Pats week 16 and 18. There is no early.
Never mind.
Izzy, appreciate the super chat.
See, y'all got a cakewalk on the back end of the schedule too, Dan.
We've had a lot of people asking for somebody individual to come on to this show.
Listen, man, my doctor say I got to stop arguing with delusion.
We waited until the end of the Patreon segment to bring in the king himself, Mr. Kinglowski.
AFC East Roundtable, gentlemen, how are we doing this evening?
Don't worry about it.
Phenomenal, Kinglowski. We're ready for the season.
First and foremost, I want to say congratulations on 15K. Road to 100 mil real soon, baby.
Woo.
The best round table and the most epic round table ever created. You understand me? This is the original, the most epic, the most legendary. You understand me? Now that we got the pleasantries out the way.
Hey, don't you dare kick him.
Hey, yeah. I know
TD's kicking you out, Kinglowski.
The bum want to play. The bum want to play, but I get to him later. Let me say something to you 3 bums all together. Don't y'all ever in your life have the audacity to talk Jets when Richie ain't up on this round table, okay? You 3 bums can never talk Jets, okay? It was a disgrace to the round table last week, okay, bums? Okay, let me say this, all right? To get respect, it's respect gotta be earned, okay? Let's talk about respect. I don't respect nothing y'all did last week. Okay, you 3 bums can never talk Jets. Okay, now y'all send me the link if Richie ain't here and we can talk round table. Okay, let's do that. Kobe, let me tell you something, bum. Look around you. Look around you. Hey, it's been about 2 years. Parks ain't called up yet. Where the hell is Parks? I ain't heard a TD line to these folks years. Where the hell is Parks? I know why Master at Work ran. I know why that bum ran. Huh? I respected him and his health, but I know why he ran, because he ain't get Caleb Williams, because y'all already know that bum wanted Caleb Williams, and y'all already know he already know the team gonna be trash. Look around you, Kobe. It's all about 4% Patriots in here, bum. Okay, don't get too ahead of yourself. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Like you're doing something, like you looking down on somebody, like you saying all of these big words. Okay, you ain't saying. And when you hosting on these other round tables, shut up. We don't want to hear you, Kobe. We don't want to hear you, Kobe. You hear me? We don't want to hear you, Kobe. Hey, damn Mitchell. Hey, damn Mitchell, you delusional Jill fan. Let me tell you something, son. Okay, don't be asking, is your quarterback overrated? That overrated trash Allen bum. You know he overrated. And you ain't got no damn receivers that he gonna be throwing to. And you ain't got no damn secondary. Your doggone team is trash, and you over there talking about y'all gonna go 12-5. In what universe, bum? You done lost your damn mind. Damn, Mitchell, you better keep your shiesties on, son, because you're gonna need them. Talking about, hey, don't get to laughing. I saved the best for last.
All right, y'all.
Don't you dare kick him out when he's coming in.
Fish bum. Don't you ever in your life talk about milk fried fish winning no damn Super Bowl. You're gonna need plenty of commenting. You're gonna need plenty of commenting and Hennessy, son. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Your offensive line is so trash, and you know how trash it is. You talking about our injuries and Aaron Rodgers getting hurt and all that. Son, let me ask you something. Aren't y'all coming in the season with OBJ on the pup list? Your injuries already starting. Ain't y'all missing us a piece on the offensive line? Your injuries already starting, son. Your injuries already starting, son. You bum.
Listen, you talk about our offensive line, but your quarterback got hurt, and wasn't even because of the O-line. Nobody even touched them. So don't worry about our O-line. At least
nobody touched him, and he rolled on the man ankle. How nobody touched him and he rolled on the man ankle?
Nobody want to hit no roll on no ankle.
You coming with all these fantasies and all of these. You live in that little dolphin room, your little four-corner dolphin room. That's what you live in. Your damn delusion, son. And I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna be behind that chair with that unlucky black 72 jersey, and you're gonna be hitting that chair talking about Tua, and it's gonna be your O-line. You bum. You
let me ask you
nothing. Let me ask you something. How we celebrating this 25 years? How we celebrating this 25 years?
Let me ask you a question real quick. And why don't you be honest with me for once and be honest with all the people? Answer this question accurately. Did we sweep y'all last year?
You swept us with Tim Boyle and Travis Simeon and Zach Wilson. You put context to it. Let's put context to it. You always yapping your mouth about some Tua. That bum ain't won nothing. Ain't won nothing at 45 degrees or less. You big-ass fraud-ass bitch ain't won a damn thing. And let me tell you something to you other doggone round tables. Okay? Hey, Jesse, I've been waiting on you, son. I'm praying that y'all get call-ins on these other round tables, because I got a lot to say to these bum Raider fans and these bum San Francisco Whiner fans. We coming for y'all. We won. Y'all ain't beating us without Trent Williams. You better shoot up C-Mac, and you better get him some doggone steroids, because y'all not beating us without that. Y'all are in trouble. Okay? JTS! Just that shit!
Oh my God. Right when you think he can't outdo himself. Right when you think he can't outdo himself.
Just when he does, he's throwing smoke at the other roundtables right now.
Bro, that's why I love King Lowski. He's bringing the entire network together. He's not just talking trash to you three. He's now bringing up the rest of the roundtable, bro.
I see Lowski in every comment section YouTube ever had.
And TD's saying it's a bad thing. This is great for the network. We got King Lowski everywhere.
Listen, here's my problem, Richie. At least go around spewing facts. He's just delusional. He really believe y'all gonna be successful this year. That's what I don't understand.
There's nothing wrong with believing your own team to be successful, bro. It's not delusion. It's called hope.
Yeah, y'all always have it. That's one thing you always have. With no
what do you have, Mr. Super Bowl? Oh, this year's different. Super Bowl, oh, this year's different. You're the most hypocrite. You're literally the definition of hypocrisy. Like, more than everybody.
No, Richie.
You're yelling at Jets fans and you do the same exact thing, if not more.
There's new factors for the Dolphins this year.
To the same. King Lowski is the GOAT. TD is a bum. Sean's coming out here, putting the icing on the cake, which was an historic show. Folks, I was a little ambitious to start this show, if I'm being honest, and we still have 500 live watchers right now. Wow. We have more likes right now. I wanted to get to 1,000 likes, but we couldn't get that. We're almost halfway there. Maybe on the rewatch we can get there. But folks, we have 500 live watchers to celebrate the 15,000 subscriber celebration. Thank you so much for tuning in to the AFC East Roundtable, folks. Like, this was a really humbling episode. Hitting 15K right before the season is a huge, huge milestone on this channel, which is why we wanted to make that the main topic and the main driving force of this YouTube channel. We already have over 20 people in our Roundtable Sports Locker Fantasy League. So again, guys, if you want to join the Locker Fantasy League, this is your last chance to join the league for free. After tonight, you're going to have to pay a $10 entry fee, and I guarantee you, when you see what we're doing this season, you're going to have FOMO if you do not do it now. We have 24 people on the Fantasy League. If you want to join, download the Locker Fantasy app, use the code RTS, and you will get free access into our Locker Fantasy League that's going to be all season long. So again, guys, the code is RTS. Download the Locker Fantasy app. And then when you sign up, use the code RTS when it asks you for the promo code, which will give you free money. And then after you signed up for the app, you'll click Find League. And then you look for the Roundtable Sports League. And you click Join for free. Chance to win up to $1,000 all season long. Definitely go shout out to Locker. Big time shout out. We got over 24 people in this league. And it's only going to get more
this
from
is
now.
Your last opportunity to get in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We got a couple more things we want to get to before we end off the show. Hit the like button, folks, and let's hear from who other than Dan Mitchell.
Now, you'll probably notice that half of our representatives at Roundtable Sports always have their undies in a bunch when it comes to their favorite NFL team. And listen, I'm sure that they're getting sick of that feeling where they're feeling a wedgie rather than a warm hug. Maybe they want to say goodbye to uncomfortable chafing and hello to the softest underwear they will ever wear. Well, folks, let me introduce you to Shinesty.com, the underwear company that is here to revolutionize the underwear game. Let's be honest, life is too short for boring undies. These are so soft, y'all. You won't even realize you're wearing them. With the moisture-wicking technology and a perfect fit that never rides up, you'll quite literally feel like your balls are floating on a cloud all day long. And look at some of these absolute designs. And get this, folks, if you use our code at checkout, you can get an additional 15% off your order, RTS15. Remember, supporting our sponsors is a way to support us over at Roundtable Sports. So stop neglecting your balls and give them the gift of Shinesty underwear. Link is in description.
Protect them family jewels, baby.
Dan Mitchell.
Dan, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, man.
I'm proud of you. That was a great ad read. Your training is almost.
So if you want to ad read for your local business, hit me up. I got you. I'll be the face of your local business. Let me know.
Sweet. I'm going to hire you to read my wedding calendar.
You imagine.
Kobe loves you and stuff. So
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm about to monopolize small business ads.
Well, we got the last super chat of the night, unless someone sends another one. The 82nd super chat of the show, by the way. Bro, the Dolphins are back to 2020. Redo the roster. Look at it. Greer said we good at what we need. Sucks no upgrade. Bills, Jets, Pats doing something. I don't see a lie.
Thank you, Llama Bob. Wow, that's a great name. Llama
Bob. It's going to be a beautiful season, y'all. It's going to be
Llama Bob 2 with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much for the $10, Llama Bob 2. Big time shout out to you, bro. Big time shout out to you for the $10. So, folks, we're going to wrap up the show here. 15,000 subscriber celebration comes to an end. Can't wait to have a 20K celebration at the end of the season. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got a lot of fun things coming throughout Roundtable Sports Network. Next week's episode is going to be the real celebration of the football being back. Okay, that's going to be crazy. So thank you guys so much for all the support. Any last words around the table?
So I'll tell you what, folks. I'm sure that you probably just tuned in and you saw us all going at each other's throats. We are all good friends, all right? Including everybody in the chat. We are all good friends here. We just happen to hate each other's teams. But at the end of the day, we sincerely hope that you enjoy each and every single episode of the Roundtable. And fasten your seatbelts because you have not seen a damn thing yet.
You have not. And we have some super chats coming in last minute to congratulate us. Joshua with very, very kind words, who's been saying it all night long. I swear this is the best channel ever, guys. Keep up the good work, y'all. Thank you, Joshua. That really means so much to us. And it just really, like, all jokes aside and all trolling aside, like, it means so much to me and everybody here on the AFC East Roundtable that you guys have been loyal to us, right? I mean, whether you're just joining the family, you just discovered us on this show, you just discovered us this season, last season, 2 years, 3 years ago. If you've been with us since we were sort of rotating the channels before this channel was even here, it's awesome to see how far everything has grown. And like I said to start off the show, everything that we're building at Roundtable Sports originated from this Wednesday night slot on the AFC East Roundtable. And that's kind of awesome. That everything that we're building around it to cover all the divisions, covering the entire NFL, eventually covering other sports, all originated here. Just keep that in the back of your head that you guys are part of something special. Jet it out. Congratulations on 15K. Jet it out. But that's very generous, $10. Thank you for the $10 super chat, my guy. Everybody also give some dono hype. Whenever there's donations, you can smash a like button on the donation. You can also comment on the super chat. So give our guys and girls some dono hype in the chat. Jimmy, TD is skid mark, Colby depressed, and Dan with no wide receivers.
I got Drake May. Trust me, I am not depressed. I promise you that. And when I am depressed, I just say, which Super Bowl will I watch today? It's pick.
We win in a Lombardi. So
and it's actually on a DVD. It's actually not even on a DVD. Like, I can literally get it on a streaming service.
Ouch. All right. Stop rubbing it in. JT, congrats on 15K. Y'all are killing it and building something big. JT, salute to you, bro. Big time shout out to you. Been a very loyal subscriber and member for 9 months, actually. So, JT, thank you so much, brother. Really, really do appreciate all that you show. Just got to give another big time shout out to BetUS, who has been the proud sportsbook sponsor of this channel. And without BetUS, folks, Roundtable Sports would not be able to do what we do. So if you guys want to support the brand here on the channel, definitely consider clicking the link in the description and simply opening up your BetUS account. Receive your 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. Please, please, please bet responsibly. BetUS powers this show and all shows across the Roundtable Sports Network, and we're very fortunate to be partnered up with BetUS. That's going to wrap up tonight's show, folks. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow on The Huddle, and have a great, great rest of your evening, everybody. Peace out.
Peace.